goes.
twitch.tv/foul one.
Now we are live.
Indeed.
Does anybody remember the movie Alien Nation that Arklon showed quite some time back?
I don't think I
remember
was
the
there
TV
for
series,
it,
Alien
but I
Nation.
have read a book about it.
It's
the
the one
TV
about
series
the
was
guy.
based on-
Yeah, I've read
land
a-
on Earth.
I've read one of the
They
books
hate
set in that
saltwater.
universe, so I do know about the thing.
Yeah,
They
they're-
don't hate salt water. It kills
It's-
them.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like acid to them.
That's
And-
what I meant.
Oh,
Well,
But-
when you
I
hate
didn't
it,
mean to
then?
jump on that one.
so then I have to
I'll be
ask,
right
does
back.
blood kill them?
No,
But blood is basically salt water with some other shit in it.
it's technically seawater that kills them.
Ah,
I don't know
seawater.
exactly.
So it's probably some of the other trace things in seawater then. Fair enough.
I don't know if they ever specify that it's straight up salt that kills them, but
Yeah.
Well, salt killing them would then mean that if they got any human blood on them ever, they would die, which would be
Well,
kind of ridiculous.
They do
Or
show
get
them
burned.
eating at like normal fast food establishments, which
Yes.
I would imagine would have a lot of salt.
yeah,
Yeah.
completely no sodium diet is practically impossible.
Well, at least on Earth, it is impossible.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Also, probably deadly, but
Yes.
the main alien in that, the one that is the detective partner of James
Yeah.
Caan, that is Mandy Patinkin.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
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 Now I know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
The guy with the big shoulders.
Yep.
Pretty sure those are fake shoulders. Where should I go? I kind of
Well,
forgot
was,
where I'm going.
it was 1988.
You have,
Big
you have to
fake
go to
shoulders.
dry desert, Foul.
Big shoulders were.
Big shoulders were a big thing then.
They were all. It's almost like they were playing Warhammer.
You head back to Toad Town.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're gonna visit us back in Toad Town?
Of course, we gotta go back to Toad Town.
I think we need a tutorial on going to Toad Town.
What's wrong with that voice?
Never,
got
ever
woo-woo
miss this.
slide with
Every
it.
time I
Do
come
this again!
here.
You always
They
sound
do it
surprised
always.
when they do that voice.
We do this voice all the time.
He advises not to.
No, I know you guys do it all the time. Maybe I just always forget how
Annoying
aggravating it is to
Well-
listen to.
Well, that's why you have to
That's
just.
a strange way to say melodious.
Yeah, it is.
Also,
And
Phil,
soothing.
the way you said we do that this
Tripping
voice all the
honey in
time
your...
just made me think of you doing the "We Represent the Lollipop Guild."
Yeah, I was trying to go with something like that, but I didn't really want to break out into full song.
I quite like the Toad voice, thank you.
See?
Private? Yeah, there's no privates from Mario.
That we're streaming now.
What?
Oh, yeah, we've been streaming for quite some time. It's just that it takes forever
Aha.
for the API to notice.
Yeah.
And now the thing has decided
I don't know
that
where I'm going, but hey, there's a silver Goomba.
the button
He's not-
disappears again.
He's
Right
not
as I
my
click on
friend.
it, the button disappears.
Also, yeah, be very careful because the monsters here in the sewer are very much beefed up from the ones up above ground.
Yeah.
A Gloomba. Oh, shit, I should turn on my-
Goomba.
This
They're
is a Goomba.
gloomy.
Goombas are nasty Goombas who live in the Toad Town tunnels.
Nasty Goombas. They're nasty because they're covered in shit.
Yes. Exactly.
Max HP 7, attack power 2, defense power 0.
It's just a thing that all RPG cities have to have a huge giant-ass sewer underneath them.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
sorry,
Mario.
I'm getting the stream chat on and everything else that I forgot to do.
And it's not just RPGs. Every game has an obligatory sewer stage.
Of course.
Oh,
But it's like an
game
RPG
that
one
has
second.
sewer
Hold
actually
on. Hold
directly
on.
underneath
I
the city.
just remembered. What was that game you were suggesting I do as a horrible game, Fernan?
I was just thinking about that when I saw what Zulu
You
said.
should
and
play Sewer Shark.
I
What?
don't remember what it was
And
now.
then we get to hear the silly little robot.
I will go researching into that build. I will
Okay.
try to remember.
Well, pull from the log
Okay.
and just scroll backwards.
Good point. Once the tablet is over, I'll
Okay.
pull that.
Okay.
Sorry, I got all my windows up now, so.
Okay.
Hey, Belle, you should play Telltale Games to assemble them.
My streams are not loading.
But
Oh,
those
Bob,
are
this
usually
is
good
close.
games. But they're
No, no,
they're
no,
usually
Bell,
good
Bell,
games,
Bell.
and they are not.
No,
Bell,
not
listen to me.
Oh,
Just trust me. Texas,
Texas
Telltale-
Hold'em
Texas
is
Hold'em
a
game.
bad,
the very first game that Telltale Games made.
Ah,
and
and
it
oh my
is.
god, is it bad?
It is pretty bad.
is it a PC game though?
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't
part
say
of
that it's really bad, but the voice acting and the characters are dull as shit.
Oh, what are you
part
talking
of that
about,
Telltale bundle
dude?
that you got from me with Summerfell that had
And
all
the
of the Telltale
graphics-
games.
And the graphics
Okay.
are.
Dude, this is like a Gloomba.
They're stronger than ordinary Goombas, but you can take them.
You could do
I
it.
like how
dude.
every now and then their eyes just grow really big. Look at them. See?
Go for it, dude, Broheim.
But yeah,
Whoa.
it is there on Steam there, Bell, so you should check that one out when you have the chance. Okay.
Bonk.
Come on, stream load.
Oh dear.
Let's see.
Do I know about time tits?
Apparently
It's
not.
somewhere past 3
Seems
days.
like
So.
I like it.
No, we're not gonna have.
Okay, so
Not gonna have what?
this out now.
We're not gonna have any impromptu visits from your sister tonight, are we?
If so, we have a lot of fruit to talk about then.
That reminds me, Squirrel.
Oh,
Thinking
gee.
on Sister, Deceased Crab just started playing Forbidden Planet.
Freedom.
You mean Freedom Planet?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Freedom Planet. Wow.
Yes, the
Forbidden
one that
Planet.
actually has to do with somebody's sister.
Yeah.
Forbidden Planet would be a movie, which is not a game.
I'm sure there probably is a game Forbidden Planet somewhere.
Probably a really
Yeah,
bad
probably.
PC adventure game.
Yeah. Or a really shitty NES platformer or something.
Or just a really shitty indie game on Steam.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that, you know, one of the more well-known names in Let's Plays is now playing through Freedom Planet.
And it's not PewDiePie, so it's actually watchable.
Yay!
Well, the Yacht's Mark actually played.
There's somebody
Freedom
up
Planet, so did-
there.
And hey, there is a Forbidden Planet game. It is on the Amstrad CPC.
Oh, you have to play
what?
that at some point,
Oh my
Vernon.
goodness.
I always thought it was pronounced Amstrad.
Maybe either.
Well, I could be wrong. I haven't heard it
Yeah.
pronounced that way.
Well, it's
I'll be right back.
I figure it's like the ZX Spectrum. It was released in Europe, so
Yeah, it is.
I also know that Martin from the Yachts
I-
cast also played Freedom Planet.
nice.
So
I
that's a
love
pretty
seeing.
big name.
Okay, so what was
We'll
the
never,
game?
we'll never see the game
Yeah.
from his play because Eagle Raptor hates anything to do with Sonic.
Here's
Freedom Planet is
another
not a Sonic game.
thing to tattle on.
Vernon?
Oh, sorry, I was reading through the thing for Bell. This is a spiked Goomba. They're spiked Goombas who live in the Toad Town tunnels.
Wow.
Yes. They're like Gloombas, only spiked.
And I
Yes, my cats.
I got the time thing wrong again, and it pulled everything I've ever said. Max HP 7, attack power 3, defense power 0.
I think that's the highest attack power of any non-boss we've seen so far.
Indeed.
Wow.
Careful of the spiked hats they wear. It'll definitely hurt if you jump on them. I don't know why I'm telling you
So I
this, because
guess-
that's exactly how the regular spiked Goomba works.
Yeah.
Ow.
I guess it's time for the pepper time, yes?
I think it's time for Fire Flower. Refund!
That also reminding me of Freedom Planet. How many of you know what Megamix is?
You mean Solid Nicodex?
Yes.
Yeah, I know about it. The Mega G Wolf.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you
Uh-oh.
know the guy who made it. His name is Stealth.
Damn it! Missed my timing!
I checked the Sonic Retro
Uh-oh.
thing.
Your first defeat.
Well done.
It's really hard to listen to the timing when people are talking over it too, so...
Back
Yeah.
to the last time you saved.
Which was right in here.
Wait, is there a Lego Gundam game or something? I don't understand that.
That would be amazing.
Oh, uh-huh.
There was some mention. There's 0% chance of Lego Gundam being the only Lego thing in there prior to Shade. What?
But
I don't know. This is part of Fernand's log of stuff.
Lego
Anyway.
Gundam, huh?
you also know what stuff is also made, right?
Let's get the titles on these
I
guys.
just got the little plastic toys back when I was a kid. No, there's Lego.
Damn it! Why can I not...
I like Armored Core.
You could say
Armored Core is fun.
Oh, I think that's one of those times where somebody did a chain and
Ah, okay.
Hey guys, what's up?
Where the fuck is the
Otto!
timing? I had it, and now I just
Hey,
can't
Otto.
fucking get it again. Ugh.
Hello.
Hi,
Well, you
Hey,
can
Adam.
always save state before you do it.
Hey, Adam.
Is somebody else there?
Seriously?
yeah, that's also known as
What?
TV.
I've never met Crystal before. Hi.
Hey.
Okay, anyway, what he's trying to say is the guy who worked on Sonic Mega Mix is also the same guy who worked on the Sonic CD and Sonic 1 and 2 remix that Sega released.
There we go.
Alright, I'm back.
Just
Oh.
using such
Hey,
a
Adam.
Anyway,
small
hi.
window.
Anyway, I got to show him some of my work.
That's
What do you
cool.
think,
He
Autumn?
loves it.
Nice.
Neat.
And I can't
Yeah,
say
you-
anything more,
Your-
but
Your
I'm
best
super
artist.
excited.
Because this guy is official
Thank you.
Sega. This guy is official Sega.
I wouldn't
You're
say
welcome.
best, but... I wouldn't say best, but...
You're better
This
than
guy's
me.
official Sega, and he.
Aha! There it is. I found it, Vernon. The Slaughtering Grounds.
Yeah, I just posted it.
Aha.
I found it moments before you
Like, I
did.
showed them some Autumn the Cat animations, for example, and they said it was grade A+ work.
Cool.
Cool.
So I'm really excited, guys.
That sounds promising.
Who is it that you were showing this to?
By the way, I should mention I still haven't played Sonic Mega Mix yet.
Oh,
Fuck.
well, you should. It's a really good game.
Yes, I know. It's good.
God fucking damn it!
No, my
This is the way
it
you're
actually
supposed to.
set the standard for all future Sonic fan games.
And also, like I mentioned, Val, these people down here in the sewers are way the hell stronger, so you may want to just not come down here yet. Just give it a couple buffers.
Usually I don't go down here until at least beating the second
Alright, well,
chapter.
y'all have fun. I'm gonna
myself,
I'm gonna be excited and stuff. Bye.
Yeah.
See you later, Autumn.
See, this.
Must be nice to being able to leave us losers behind and get, real attention.
I know, and that's what makes me excited. She deserves it. She doesn't deserve to be with me in the middle of fucking nowhere.
So I missed it. Who was it she was showing her work to that was impressed?
The
Oh.
person they were talking about that did all the Sonic Mega Mix stuff.
I can't use an item out of battle? That's
Not
kind
sure.
of...
Yeah, you can. You don't do it from the start menu though. You press
I think it's
wanna
C right
see
or C
left,
down.
I think.
Oh, C left?
And
Okay.
I don't remember exactly, but it's one of the C buttons.
Can't possibly use it from the item menu. That's silly.
Just that's so excited. So exciting.
Suddenly
Yeah.
a blooper!
This is another
Oh.
reason to avoid the sewers until
Can't
later
run
on.
from that battle.
The bloopers will kick your ass.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
these guys are pretty dangerous.
Let's find out about them.
This is a blooper. Bloopers lurk in the dark pools of Toad Town Tunnel. Max HP 30, attack power 3, defense power 0. In other words, you're boned.
What are you talking about? I got everything under control. They seem pretty unremarkable, you see? Yeah.
You have. He does have like 50,000 healing things now.
But Val, you haven't learned about
Most of
timed
them are for
bloopers yet.
FP, not HP.
So, you have to wonder how they float in the air like that.
That is a good point.
Maybe they're filled with helium. Or no, they're filled with methane.
That is because in Mario 1, you were able to get to the
Damn it.
negative zone in which they were flying through the air. And they just carried that on through to Japanese Mario 2, and they just had bloopers in the air in not swimming stages.
Boy, I'm gonna fuck you up. So are we gonna tear the tentacles off of this one too?
Well, that's basically only in Mario Sunshine.
Nice combo there.
Yeah.
That was good.
You still think I'm gonna die, Ferdin? Ow. Can't get the timing on that. That's really quick. Let me see if I actually can.
Well, but
Think
Ferno,
about
be
what
sure to
Kander
mention.
said, though. He didn't say this blooper is dangerous. He said these bloopers.
There we go. There, you can time that.
Are you safe?
Yeah, that basically
Yes?
that basically means that that basically means that you're gonna be fine. That's why they're really dangerous.
Yeah, I think there are either 3 or 4 blooper fights throughout the
There's
sewers.
3 in this game.
Damn it.
Okay.
Really need to get as many power bounces as I can off of that.
Great, good, awesome, outstanding, amazing!
Distracting, 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 and distracting!
You know what that's from.
Probably not.
Solid colors.
I know what it's from, but Fowl probably didn't until you mentioned it.
I have no idea what that is from.
The game that I've not played. Ow.
It's a good
Also,
game.
gotta say, folks, be prepared because there's going to be a special LP with me and Otto.
20 star points, that's good.
They don't know what it is and they don't know when. That's the surprise.
I wanna
Okay,
know
well that's
about
kind of a
it
pointless
now.
surprise then.
Shrink Stomp badge. See, that's good. That was worth it.
Yeah, you can
It is a pretty good
Sorry.
badge for
Stomp.
this point in the game.
Oh goody, now they can shrink just like I do. They can feel my pain.
Now to go back up to the surface and heal.
You should sleep at the
Hey,
Toad
was there,
House.
hold it. Was there like a badge or sticker on one of those blocks?
No, that was a Goomba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a Goomba that hides,
It was a
and when you
spiked
hit it,
Goomba.
he jumps up and
It's a timed Goomba.
What do you want me to tell you about timed Goombas?
I can watch over you at night after you go to bed!
No.
I would rather have my testicles stretched by one of those medieval
Hello, Mario! The Toad House's slogan is refresh your body and soul. Want to have a nap?
I'm gonna
Sleep
get
well!
water now.
My
He
God!
just likes to sit
Christ.
there and watch.
I will watch over you all night long. Your body and soul. Your body and soul are now refreshed, thanks to my all-eternal vigilance.
funny since Mario right now feels dead on the inside.
Alright, I think I need to. I think I need to drink quicker. I'm not
Listen.
nearly drunk enough for this.
Drinking won't save you!
No, I'm good, thanks.
Keeps possessing me to go to that place.
Is Dry Desert through the...
That seems to be the only place that I can get to in the sewer.
Yes, the sewers, you
Smashy,
can
smashy.
So
go
the
through more
sewers
of it as
lead-
you...
to the desert?
No.
All
They don't.
sewers lead to the desert. In the end.
All sewers lead to the ocean.
All sewers lead to dessert. Yummy ice cream. Don't eat the brown stuff.
I love Little Oinks! Love them! You want to learn about them?
Oh god, oh.
Yes.
Yes, I do!
Okay! Little Oinks are timid and mysterious creatures that hatch from eggs.
Did they come from a bird though?
No, you fucking idiot! They spook easily and will run away if you approach them. Observe them from out here. In other words, don't be a fucking dipshit and go chasing around, you dumbass.
Sneaky, sneaky!
There are many breeds of little oinks. They're very easy to tell apart.
Excuse me.
White ones, black ones, even gold and silver ones.
But are there platinum ones?
Well, we can't really
Ruby
tell them
and
apart from
sapphire
the
ones,
silver
too.
ones.
Don't forget the classic red, green, yellow, and blue.
Is
And
there
X
all
and Y.
Is there all Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire?
And then there's also the inbred version, which is known as Vietnamese crystal.
Don't forget the little oink snap!
And there's also Diamond, Silver,
And
Gold.
pearl.
If you're curious about the breed of a newborn little oink, come over to talk to me and I'll tell you all about it.
In excruciating detail.
I wish the world were full of little oinks. That would be grand.
Would it?
You secretly, someone that wishes to be a little oink.
So I have
No, I just want to have them around me. What sort of fucking idiot do you take me for?
He's a little too excited about little oinks.
I have the full list of what all of the little oinks are for what color for what they drop.
Yeah,
And-
pretty much these things, pay 10 coins,
Ooh,
grab
got a
them.
golden one.
You can have a maximum
Oh, it's white.
Lucky.
have a maximum of 10 in the pen at a time. If you buy another one, the first one leaves, depending on what color it was, it'll drop an item, and different color ones have rarer items, whatnot. So open the pen, they'll run off, but you get an item for it. So it's really only worth it to get like the higher end items because you're going to be paying a lot of money to get them.
Yeah.
And
If I'll get them, this is like a 100% run or something, right?
No.
no, this has nothing to do with anything. This is just these are normal items that these pigs drop.
You should still
We
do it
have-
anyway, because I want to see pigs. They're cute.
Well, does he have 110 coins
Pigs
to
are
waste
cute.
right now?
Well, no, just buy a
No.
couple more to see a couple more colors.
Okay,
I
I
love
will
the
save state
pigs.
here.
And once we see a couple more colors, I'll go through the list.
Black.
I totally forgot to do the
Ooh.
voice for Toad there.
Yeah,
I
I
have
was-
no idea.
I was wondering about that actually.
What the fuck color is that?
Question marks.
Oh, it's a question mark, little oink! How weird! How interesting! interesting. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I assume that one's kind of rare, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember what.
Well, you
Ones
don't need
are
to remember.
rare.
Like I said, I have the guidebook, and I
Yeah.
have the entire list of what drops well.
It's a
Okay,
giraffe!
Toad, you said there was
Oh,
white,
it's a
black,
tiger.
tiger,
and
actually.
gold. and-
Those were just a partial list, Dick. Oh, it's a tiger, Liloink. Look at those stripes. Oh, it's a pink Liloink. Such coloring.
That didn't look pink at all.
That looked gold.
Whoa, this one looks different.
Oh my god, it's flashing silver and platinum and stuff. It's silver! I know
Oh,
it!
wow! It's a silver Liloink! Look at its silver hide! Glittering in the sunshine!
It will make some really great bacon.
And that's another black one.
You forgot the save state.
No, he save stated before he
And another
after he
tiger
got the
one.
first one.
Look at our
Tiger.
amazing barn!
And they all run away.
It's pretty much going to undo having catched all of these little biggies.
Except the first.
Yep, except the first white one.
Oh, but we had the best ones.
Yeah, but it doesn't do any good unless I can get, what, a full 10 in there?
11, because
11.
the first one leaves and then it drops an item.
It was so
Now, could you just
cute, too.
continually get more after that to get more items in there?
You
I
could,
do
but
believe so.
they disappear like after a while, so it's like unless they were like right next to each other and you grab them both like right away, then it would probably disappear before you could get it, which means it'd be an entire waste of money.
Unless you were going for a specific item first. From a
Mario,
specific one.
you do keep
Yeah,
a good
but-
supply of items on hand, don't you?
I was
Okay,
supposed-
so
She sounds like a smoker.
Alright, so
Yeah,
yeah,
the-
Fern.
Yeah, I smoke 5 packs a day!
the black little oink drops a dried shroom, which is entirely worthless.
Yeah.
If you
Flower
got attacked when you have nothing, you'll be in a big pinch. My
Oh,
bus is...
Mind.
God damn it.
If you would let me continue, Belle, I'd like to.
Well, I wanted to finish reading your dialogue because Val started moving through it again.
Let Vernon talk!
Anyway, go on.
The flower one drops a maple syrup, which I think you can buy for what, like
20
15
coins,
points?
yeah. Like 15 or 20.
20.
The gold one drops an ultra shroom, which I don't think can actually be bought.
No, so that's like I said, the items that you can't buy but you just find a limited supply of, that's the ones that are worth paying the money to get.
What does the question mark drop?
Question mark drops a repel gel, which I think costs 50 normally.
That's if you
pink-
don't want. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's if you don't want to encounter any Pokemon.
Repel gel in this one I actually think you can't buy, if I remember.
Okay. The pink one drops a fire flower. The shroom one drops a life shroom. Silver one drops jam and jelly, which is another thing that can be bought.
Yeah.
The star one drops a shooting star. Tiger one drops a thunder rage. And the white one drops a super shroom.
So
man, that means we could have got some good
Hey,
items.
wow. Maybe yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like maybe you
No.
have a character who can break through rocks by exploding.
He doesn't have enough money on hand right now to get any items from the little oinks.
Bombette can break through toads by exploding.
If
So what's up with
only
these triplets here?
Then this would have been great.
Don't be silly! Mushrooms can't be harmed by
Come
explosions!
play with us, Mario.
If I had any party, I'm trying, girls!
And yeah, I'm not seeing Repel Gel on the list of various shops, so yeah.
Yeah, girls have all your bags and everything.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Where's our
Although-
one?
Yeah, Repel Gel is definitely...
Arclanus. Oh, that's right. He's got work tomorrow, right?
It's one of, like, the... So I think you get, like, 3 that you can find, or 4 maybe, but they're definitely probably one of the most useful items in the entire game.
Indeed.
So without
Ever been to Dry Desert? It's a really scary place. I've seen packs of cactus monsters, thieves who wear travelers, coins, and even whirlwinds. It's a lot safer to stick to the path. You don't get lost. It goes a direct line from Mount Rugged to Dry Outpost.
wait, the coins are listed as one of the dangerous things?
No, steal travelers' coins.
I
You just
wonder
didn't
if there'll
read
be any
the thing quite right.
pokies.
Move faster, Pokey!
Move faster,
the-
Pokey.
Repel Gel is an item which makes you immune to enemy attacks, but you can still attack yourself, so... Pretty damned amazing endgame.
Who wants to be the train conductor, Toad?
I will.
Yeah. Give it your best Toad voice.
I was going to give him a completely inappropriate tone voice.
Well, like a child
So of
molester
course you
Toad
have to do
voice?
it then.
No.
Thank you, Mario.
Oh my.
Well, why don't you just do it in that case? You're already doing a good job. That wasn't the voice I was going to use, but why not?
Go ahead, Purple.
No, do whatever voice you were gonna do.
I just want to...
Please.
Oh, thank you, Mario. The train's back on track.
It was off the tracks?
All aboard. This train is bound for Mount Rugged.
Oh, like,
Going
yeah, crazy train.
off the rails in a crazy train.
Are you
Now I want to
coming,
listen to
Mario?
that.
That depends. Are you wearing gloves?
Yes.
These are kid gloves.
The train is about to depart. Please board quickly.
There are 3 star
This
pieces.
is a very small train.
There's 3 star pieces mentioned for Mount Rugged. I think you can get at least 2 of them in the first visit. I don't remember when you get the super boots though. So you might be able to get 3 of them there, depending on when you get those.
Super
The
boots
train
you don't
is a
get
plant
until
level.
chapter 3, so you
Okay,
can
so
get
then
2 of them now and
Yeah.
the last one later.
I just like
Oh, there
trains.
is a-
I'm not a freak. You're the freak.
Like please.
NES.
That movie's-
something
that
like
movie's
that.
Train, train, take us away, far away.
Oh, look, it
Taking
has
a look at the
little
map,
star shapes.
one of them, one of the star pieces you'll have to...
Hey, this song is from that one game, Mario Kart.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Mario Kart 64, the desert stage.
Yeah.
I see a Pharaoh man.
I see something that certainly
I'll be right
isn't
back.
a chain jump.
Oh, I didn't know they played this music if you waited. Cool.
Oh, that's so
Yep.
cool.
Does that
I'm gonna grab something to drink.
every
Be right back.
chapter. And I'm going to go get another shot because Bill had a good idea there.
What?
Tonight's rules have been brought to you apart by drinking. Remember, do it with friends, otherwise you are lonely. As for me, however, I just got a nice ginger ale. And some kick-ass big macaroni. So how's everybody else been, really?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm good.
Why is it so cold out?
Because it's winter.
When's it going to be
It doesn't
warmer?
feel cold.
Probably
Well, you could
soon.
fly to the south, but you'd probably get, attacked by the cartel.
What? What are you babbling about?
I said he could have probably head south, but he'd probably get attacked by the cartel.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a bird. Birds head south.
Yes, but
What
why
does
would you
that
get
have to do
attacked
with
by a
the
cartel?
The Great Southern Cartel?
Yeah, what the
Something?
If I
South?
recall, is I'm trying to remember. What area are you in again, Purple?
Me? I'm in Indiana.
I'm in the Bronx.
Yeah, so south of New Mexico.
What?
That's very far south.
That's not where
Like-
Indiana is.
Incredibly far south.
Indiana and Mexico. It would. Oh man. This is how geography works, people.
That's our public
Yes,
education at work
technically
there.
Mexico is south of Indiana. You
That's
just have
true.
to go through.
Like 3 states.
What is it like? Yeah.
Oh, I got a raise recently.
Birds have been known to travel thousands of miles in migrations for the winter.
I mean, it is at a lower different latitude than from where I am. That's true.
I somehow think he could go.
Actually, looking at a map now, going straight south from Indiana will just get you into the Gulf of Mexico.
Well, doesn't the Gulf of Mexico then collide with Mexico again when you go farther down?
Not from Indiana, just
Oh.
lining it up. Actually, yeah,
That
you
would be
could
the way of
you
South
could
America.
catch the very tip
Yeah,
of the Yucatan Peninsula.
yeah.
From the
So-
eastern side of Indiana, you would miss the peninsula and end up in Honduras.
Well, there you might get a drug cartel.
Yeah.
I think Honduras isn't as bad in that area.
Did the
You gotta
stream
Which one's?
go
One of them.
offline, or
Why
did
is it black?
I don't know?
Stream. It's on.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there
Yeah.
it is.
Hitbox being Hitbox again.
No hitbox.
It's been pretty
Don't you-
crappy lately.
Hitbox just died.
Maybe they should get a
Has done.
bigger hitbox.
We have 2 anonymouses.
Okay.
Welcome, anonymouses.
Boy, I'm back.
Hi, Anons.
What'd you get to drink?
Water.
What are you talking about?
I hear that's good
And I
stuff.
was reading Naruto while I was waiting.
Okay.
Stuff is really good for you.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have some oranges. Back in a second.
I heard it in a
Okay.
song that your body needs water, so drink that shit.
Well, need water that
I have
much.
a big glass of water right here.
Hey, look, it's
My
actually a
throat
treat
gets
good
destroyed
doctor.
later.
Mount Rugged. Mount Rugged.
What do you want?
If the hills could talk, what would they say? What's up with this, huh?
If kills could talk, I think they would say absolutely nothing because they would be they would communicate far too slowly for humans to deal with.
Passengers headed for Dry Desert or Dry Outpost should proceed directly over Mount Rugged from this station. If hills could talk, they'd probably say to stop all the blast mining.
If hills could talk, then that means they would have faces.
Well, they do have faces.
They
in
could be
Spartan.
telepathic. They don't need a face for that.
Algon egg.
Like a face painted on them.
No, they have
lot
faces
of
in
Mario.
Mario World.
Pretty much everything had a face in Mario World, though.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Spelled back yet? No.
You're skipping all of them.
Yeah, so.
I don't blame you.
It's a lot of text.
But that's normal for an RPG game.
Exactly.
I saw a creature go waka about Rocket. It was extra cute.
You know, I
I
will
Okay,
try to
man.
listen to
Whack
this
eye.
one more time.
I must be lagging behind.
I made some damn good ribs tonight.
That's awesome.
I was worried at first because this one that had bones on two sides just wasn't cooking.
Okay.
That was kind of making me upset.
You currently cannot destroy that with anything you have.
You can't blow up square blocks. That would make too much sense. No, you have to hit them with a hammer.
Sylphie, are you sleeping again?
Are you awake? Oh, you are.
Did anybody...
Ah, no, confound it! Where could it be?
I wonder if this is Colorado.
I think we should have Sylphie voice the paracarry.
Okay.
Alright, I was gonna ask if anybody
Oh, that's fair.
grabbed him yet.
That was,
Just now.
that was not Colorado.
I'm Peach, remember?
Oh, you got volunteered for this guy.
I'll take him if Sylphie doesn't want him.
Oh, sorry,
I'm gonna grab
folks. So very, very sorry.
Are you?
Not the voice I expected, but okay.
Yes, I am very much Koopa from Land of Koopa.
Cool.
I
I
was
want my
looking for
sandwich.
something and not watching where I was going. Please excuse me.
Actually, with your breathing, it almost sounds like you're trying to do that. You're trying to do Concula from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Conka what?
Concula.
I have no idea what that is. I never played that.
What now?
You mean
Unchoose
Dracula?
Mario?
Yeah, I think it was Dracula Squirrel or something.
It was Bacula.
Yeah, I don't think he ever actually got a name.
Blackula.
Baggy don't suck. Baggy suck. Baggy.
Well, you
Straight
are.
left.
You are the Mario. Why, hello there. The name's Paracarry. I deliver the letters.
If you deliver them as slow as you talk, I'm surprised no one's dead.
Huh?
I dare you to come and say that to my face, little squirrel. I'm normally a letter perfect postman, but I'm having a bit of trouble with a lost letter.
Letter is not asset to theme.
Hey, Letter, my cousin! Welcome to America!
Let's go
Nice.
bowling!
Wouldn't you know it? I dropped it on Mount Rugged and now I can't find it.
Oh no! This is bad.
Damn, that's pretty good.
You need sandwich.
We need big sandwich, yeah.
If you happen to stumble upon a letter anywhere around here, please tell me, right? My job could depend on it. I'll be searching this area thoroughly for a viol. Ooh la la.
Koopas aren't French.
Apparently they are now. I mean,
Bitch, they are now, bitch.
We.
I'm not Sonic the Hedgehog.
They,
I'm not Sonic the Hedgehog. I can spin dash with a rat. Like that.
Oh no, it's a mole.
Are those the things that threw wrenches? Those moles?
No, that's Monty
Monty
Mole.
Moles?
The guys that popped out in walls in Super Mario World.
Ah,
Monty
The
Moles.
things that threw wrenches were Rocky Wrench.
Rocky wrenches,
And
yeah.
Ah.
rocket wrenches. And Hitbox is being weird again, or maybe that's just my computer.
Might just
No,
be you.
it's mine too. It's black
wait.
too for me.
it's fine
I
here.
believe Fernan needs to
I
voice the
refreshed
tap.
it, and it's
What's
Interesting that the
Black.
hole is
You got a
still
problem with
there.
Black things?
Sorry, Fernan needs to voice who?
The tattling.
Yeah, he knows that.
Mm-hmm. It's glitching on my end as well.
Ah.
It's
Try
just,
refreshing.
it's like
It's
Yeah.
kind of like,
it jumped to the title just now.
it's
Okay.
kind of like freezing a little and then coming back like every other few seconds.
Hitbox is
Refreshing does not
Freeze
fix,
frame.
apparently.
Freeze frame!
This is a Monty Mole. Monty Moles are rock-throwing moles, big-time mischief makers.
And they ruin speed.
Are they gonna
runners.
be doing the shake, shake? Shake, shake? Oh, now it did it to me.
Shake,
Damn it,
Yeah,
you
it
guys,
just went down again.
you guys jinxed it.
And now it did glitch out
Hitbox.
for me. And now it did glitch out. Thanks, guys.
wow.
Now it
It
kicked
keeps
back.
popping in and out for me.
Yeah,
Pretty-
that's
pretty
what I
bad.
said. It's coming on and off.
I'm gonna go get some more mac.
Max HP 3, attack power 2, defense power 0.
And the delay is pretty long on it now.
They have kind of scary looking faces. They're pretty weak though.
Wait, shit is.
Maybe they wear sunglasses because they have really sensitive eyes. Or maybe they're just hip.
Tip to B square.
Jeez. Fern, I think you're having more delay on your end than me, which is kind of strange.
Apparently so. And I did just refresh it, so yeah.
Yeah, I have a long delay on my end too. It's yeah, Hitbox
Refreshing
is
doesn't
kind
seem
of
to
a dumb.
fix it.
Oh my god,
So,
it's out of the
shall
wall!
Shall we go to Twitch?
Oh, they're what the hell is that?
Twitch would be even longer. That's why we use Hitbox in the first place.
The what the hell is that? That would be Waka.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna hit it.
It's a blue dig. It's a blue diglet.
Talk to it first.
All right, this guy, Waka. You hit him, he gives you Waka's bump. Every time you hit him, you sort of give him brain damage. Then he talks more strangely, and if you hit him more than, or I think it's 8 times, then he dies, and you can't get any more Waka bumps.
Well, he isn't dead. I think he's just not there anymore because
That's the
he does
problem.
show up in the next game.
He went to the Shadow Realm.
It could be a different Waka.
It could be.
It is a species, but I'm pretty sure you actually kill it because it does the
Death animation.
the enemy defeat animation thing. So
So if you just talk to it, what happens?
It just,
if you talk to it, then he just kind of chats about the weather.
But yeah, I tried to conserve the Wackas. I really did. I think I only collected like 2 bumps from him ever.
I think
Honestly,
it's
I
kind of
don't,
strange that you can actually take his bump off his head.
honestly, I don't think I ever I don't think like I
He's got
ever
leprosy
did
or
him when I was playing these games.
Well, I collected 2 bumps mostly because I wanted to see if I could cook anything with them.
Yeah, like okay, yeah, I didn't use any, but that's probably the only reason I would have hit him too if I did, is to cook with it. And I actually think
Yeah.
there is one recipe that uses it, if I remember correctly.
No, let me check the guide.
You give the Wacka brain damage the more you hit it. That's depressing.
Yeah, it kind of
But this
is.
finally goes like, "Don't hit the hammer."
I didn't even talk to him first. How mean is that? I'm just like, hey, you're a thing. Bam!
You're a thing that
What can I say?
that
I
doesn't
like
look
this
like
recipe
something
for
I
the hot dog.
recognize. I will hit it with my hammer.
I'm not seeing
look like-
Wacka's bumps in these recipes. Let me just. Oh wait, I'm reading it wrong. Never mind. Hold on. Let me peruse further. Yes, here we go. Okay, so there's one.
Sustenance also from us.
Boy, it sure is nice to not
Yep.
get hit with hammers.
One and exactly one recipe does use a Wacka's bump.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Big things with hammers.
It's,
big things with hammers.
Don't remember what it mixes with, but it's a deluxe feast recipe, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was the thing I hit him for the second one to craft.
What was the thing
What's
that
with these
goes with it?
polyhedrons?
What?
What's with these polyhedrons?
Something
They're
shiny.
rocks.
Polyhedrons in the walls.
They're rocks.
Fern, what was the item that you used with it to make
You
dog
just
feast?
got a letter. You just got
Huh,
a
I
letter.
seem to
Strangely-
recall you met
Strangely,
someone recently
right.
who was looking for a lost letter.
And the deluxe feast restores
think it's probably
40
unrelated.
HP and
Oh, well,
40
it's just
HP
a
and 40 FP, which is the
And-
best restoration item in the game.
Second best.
Oh,
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Ah,
the
yeah,
rock is
there you go.
alive!
the Jelly Ultra, 50
Yeah.
and 50.
Yeah.
Jelly Ultra
And-
sounds delicious.
You can also make the deluxe feast with potato salad and a shroom steak.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I want
think
a
there's,
grilled
like, 3
shroom
different-
steak.
I think there's 3 different ways you can make it. Or
There are 2. Again, I have the guide. I'm reading
Yes.
from it. I'm not
Okay.
going by memory.
all right.
Oh, by the way, the 2 things on Rugged that you can reach, one requires using Paracarry to fly over to a ledge, and the other is on a ledge near Bazaar.
So I better go back and give that thing to Paracarry, huh?
Yes.
This is a cleft. Clefts are pretty strong, so you better be careful.
He's got a cleft chin.
I never noticed that! God damn it!
Here comes the crimson king.
Wow. You know what? This is the first time I'm noticing that now too. Now that you mention it.
Really?
This is also the first time I noticed that.
Have you ever played this before, Evie?
I put it down in your door.
Which is not
It's
this,
Super
so...
Mario.
It has clefts there too, though, so...
I've played this game pretty much since it came out, I believe.
Yeah, 2, 2, and 2. Their specialty is pretending to be rocks, so watch your step on the mountain.
They're basically jerks.
Yes.
Oh, and they also have dirt bikes.
Don't get hurt if you jump on the spikes on their heads. Have I told you this factoid enough times yet?
And this, by the way, is one of the
So-
first enemies
so
you
if
will
I
encounter with the fence. You better
So-
charge.
So if I touch spikes, I get a 1-up. Is that right?
If you jump on spikes many times, you'll get an extra life. That's what Bowser teaches us.
Bowser never lies about anything ever.
The Bowser
yes.
is the most
Yes,
trustworthy.
you will get an extra life by way of losing
Having
your
to start
current
a
one
new
and
one.
coming back in reincarnation.
Also by jumping into lava.
No.
Bowser is so helpful.
Luigi, when would I lie to you?
Well, if they're in that reverse world from that one episode of Red Dwarf where time flows backwards, you get an extra life.
Death becomes you.
I remember seeing that episode.
That's a really fun episode.
Alright, Sylphie, you're on.
Your
You're on.
character again.
Kyle, you're on candid camera.
Oh, do your French Dracula voice.
That's the one. Ah, thank you.
Are you like 50 feet away from your microphone?
Yeah, you suddenly sound like...
I'm so relieved.
This is some damn good macaroni.
Heck.
You made pork chops, ribs, and macaroni?
Well, ribs, I mistaken the pork chops for
Oh,
ribs.
Carrie.
Actually, I'm also looking for 2 other letters I may or may not have lost.
Wow, you are the best postman ever.
What can I say? I'm bad at what I do.
There's been worse.
You know, I almost feel like maybe I shouldn't be helping you keep your job. It's like delaying the inevitable.
So
That
wasn't
or
his
enabling, someone like a crack
It
addict.
wasn't my fault, really.
Sure.
If you find them, could you... Thank you so much.
You didn't even finish your
You
sentence.
know, maybe if you gave us a few coins, we could help you find them a bit faster.
I'm sure that you could.
Oh, come on,
But,
Boxing Day wasn't too long ago. You should have some extra dosh lying around, right? Oh yeah, I didn't get that thing because I didn't want that thing.
Oh yeah, Dizzy Dial. Or, no, Sleep Sheep, that's it.
Yay. What should I do? No, seriously, this macaroni is awesome.
Okay.
Good to know.
It's like a baked macaroni, but my sister made something called a roux to go with it.
Now, Squirrel, you can't eat during stream unless you bring enough for everyone to eat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid there's no such thing as, you know...
Come on, drive to everyone's house and give us macaroni.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
there's one little problem with that. I don't own a vehicle.
Well, I guess you're walking then.
Yeah.
I don't like macaroni.
Yeah, you get to do it
What's
just like the
wrong with
pioneers
you?
did.
Macaroni?
Or you
Yeah,
can
it's
just,
big
or you
attack
can pull a
program.
GTA and just go find the nearest unlocked car, jump in, just drive it away.
Or steal
thanks.
a jet plane like in Just Cause 2.
Yeah!
No, don't steal a jet
Take it.
plane. Just grapple onto the nearest one and just let it carry you around.
Yeah,
And make it
with the macaroni.
Yeah.
Seriously, don't forget the
Well,
macaroni.
We do actually have an airport here.
Actually, better, you just find a plane going in the right direction, just grapple the macaroni directly to it, and then just tell us to go to the airport when it comes in.
But what
It
if the
might not be
airport is-
there.
What if the airport is near me?
You know what? All you have to do is go there once, and then you can just fast travel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would require teleportation, which is technology you
No,
still
no, no.
don't
You
have.
just you've already been there, so you can just go there again.
Oh,
But
he's
fast.
out of the
No,
wall.
time passes when you fast travel. It's
You
just
just
Oh,
don't
and
notice
also-
it.
consciousness and therefore don't have to remember any of it.
exactly.
I also remembered this as well, and this is a big important fact. The fact that it is 2015 and there's still no fucking flying car.
Why
So
would you
fast
want a
that
fucking
car
flying
Very
car?
Practical.
You lied
Yeah,
to me.
apparently.
Do you really
It
want
seems
everyone to
like
have a
the
flying
world
car?
still
I want those
hasn't ended
self-lacing shoes.
I just
Well,
say, let's
everybody
go
and
with
their brother
practicality
is
first.
harping on stupid Back to the Future stuff.
Uh-huh.
The self-lacing shoes is the one I was disappointed by the most.
Those are called shoes that use things like Velcro. So
No,
that you
but
don't need
that's
to
not
lace
so-
them in the
Oh, I was
Why would you
surprised
need
for
them to
strike.
lace in the first place? Just make them so they don't need laces at all.
Because
Oh,
then
it's
you end
not-
up with
it's
things
not
like
that.
Crocs.
It's not.
Well,
It's 2015.
which I'm sorry,
Where's all
you wear
that stuff they
Crocs.
showed in the movie?
Hand over your, hand over everything. Because you quit.
Also, it's 2015, and the world hasn't ended yet.
Also, it occurs to me, I just said an entire sentence without actually making any sense whatsoever.
You did?
Congratulations, you put me.
Good for you.
You
No,
really
Squirrel,
aren't
I
very
think
good
I
at these
surpassed
time. Do you need me to give you a tutorial on time tits again?
These guys are not easy to time.
Man, you
Oh.
suck at
I just
time
thinking
hits.
about it. But I
Yeah,
think
these
I
guys are.
have my head slammed.
Well, no, I can't
through
time the
door.
hit if I get lucky. Damn it. Oh well, whatever.
I think I'd rather have my head slammed in the door from Tron and listen about you from Time Tits again. Oh.
You know, Squirrel, you're coming through really garbled. Ah,
My internet's been pretty bad tonight. I tried to
There
upload
we
something and it's begun sometime next
it
year.
just it really feels like they have maybe a 2-frame window. I swear.
Yeah, pretty much the clefts were like a major annoying part for me playing through the first time. Just seems like a rather sharp increase in difficulty for just the second area of the game.
Eh. Yeah, I guess they are kinda.
By the way, I got my font back.
You got your
You
what
got
back?
your something
My
back.
font. My old
Font.
font.
Okay.
The one I used for the Post-Traumatic Squirrel Show. You have no idea how hard it was to find it. Because it was for a Windows Vista machine only.
Huh.
Windows Vista? But that's old.
Yes?
I used to have a 12-year-old. I used to have a 12-year-old computer.
Way to find the
had
point
eight
there.
Way to point the find.
And if you want to get rid of these guys quickly, you can always just blow them up. It does quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, bomb will automatically kill one, I think.
If you
Well,
get
it'll
it all
probably
the way
be
to
shown
the
up in
top.
some script.
Yeah. Well, it's so easy to get it to the top that I basically just assume you will do that. And technically you only need to be at level 2. Or you just, I mean, like, one away from the top, because you don't actually need to do 3 damage to kill it.
Yeah, I know.
Already?
Why am I tired?
Hey, there's one of the things.
I don't know whether Bombette is cute
Ugh.
or terrifying.
Why?
You decide.
I would just say cute, really.
She's got
Yeah.
a heart
Oh, that's cute.
instead of a turning key.
I always find her pretty adorable.
She's got a ponytail instead of a fuse. Come on.
Oh, but that's a sexist, don't you know?
Well-
That's equal to a need a Sarsian.
Well, how else are you going to indicate the fact that it's female?
Whee!
Its color?
No,
Are
there
you
are
saying
actually
guys
people
can't like
bombs.
pink?
Yeah,
You
come on!
sexist.
Don't be sexist like that.
Actually, my favorite color is pink.
See?
The color pink is fucking awesome.
I like pink. And
It's
purple.
probably
Hooray for
it's
pastel
probably my
red.
second favorite. After blue.
You know, at one point, by the way, pink was actually associated with men, and then it, for whatever reason, got associated the other way again.
Yeah.
No idea
You
why.
can
Everyone
actually
goes
get a
darn-
first strike
darn
with
super
Bombette. It's
feminists.
just really hard.
Can't
Oh, no,
actually
it
get
got-
one.
Dude, it
Yeah,
got
I
associated
can't
back.
hear what anybody's saying when you're all talking at once, you know.
It got
do all
associated.
the things.
Yeah, it got associated to it got associated to women like more than a century ago, but before that it had been male.
Yeah, it is, trying to think.
You're mumbling.
No, actually, I used to remember. Looked it up because I was bored. I used to remember, like, I think it was an army color for
By the way, I own a pink shirt, and I actually wear it.
Okay.
As opposed to owning a pink shirt and hiding it.
Indeed.
Well, some guys wouldn't want to be caught wearing a pink shirt.
Actually, you should take off the FP plus and use the shrink stomp.
Are we grinding?
No, we're just trying to go somewhere, I think.
Just getting experience along the way.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Bob-Omb was actually ever palled up with the Sploding Men.
With the what?
Splode. You don't remember that game?
No.
Oh, Explosion Man, you mean?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Sylphie! Don't fall asleep yet. You're probably gonna have to talk again soon.
Yeah, this is kind of Parakarry's chapter here.
Yeah.
Why is he sleepy a lot?
Because she's...
Why are you sleeping?
That's what I
Well,
said.
A,
I'd
it's
take him.
Sylphie, and B, he streamed for like 5 hours this afternoon.
Yeah, but he slept for like the whole day yesterday. He
So
doesn't
that
have an
means he probably-
excuse.
That means he probably hasn't been to bed since.
That's true. Fair enough.
Anybody know what a big hunk is?
It's a candy bar.
Ah, Sylphie has woken up.
Sylphie heard Big Hunk and he's like, hello.
I wouldn't mind
mentioning
getting
a can.
in on some of
Sylphie,
that.
you really do need to not sleep in this region. Play one of your... I hate to say this, but play one of your ship games so that you don't fall asleep.
Yeah, the one with the boats and stuff.
The boats with tits.
Yes.
And the boats, except the boats are actually anime girls.
Yeah. But I say that you do need to stay awake because this is Parakarry's area and you're voicing him. Was that a damage plus badge?
It was
Like
a defense.
That was damage.
Well, if it's
dodge.
defense up, you
Yeah.
should definitely equip that shit.
No,
Why did you?
it's,
Oh, that's
that one is if you time the action command correctly, then you have an additional 1 damage reduced.
Ah. Which would be very handy against these things, except that requires, you know, timing.
Actually timing the
Yeah.
the dodge,
Yes.
which is pretty tricky with
Sophie
these
is
guys.
dreaming of. Sophie is dreaming about hunting terrorists in a tank top. Oh, hi! I was listening to Stardust.
Squirrel missed a stream.
What?
Squirrel missed a stream that references
What references?
the hunting terrorists in a tank top.
Ah.
So did
Never
Bell.
saw
He was
that one
playing
either.
And you got a fancy
Rainbow
helmet.
Six Vegas 2 as the female character.
Ah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Most of
Saw
the
that.
players
He was
are in full army gear, and his character was a female in a tank top, basically.
Well, I can have her in full armor, in so much armor that you wouldn't be able to tell male from female. That's the outfit I chose.
But why
Yeah.
would you want
But
to do
that
that?
means you had
Because
no defense.
I lived as long as any of them, and they were wearing full armor
I'd recommend taking off
when I wasn't falling asleep.
throw. Not that useful right now.
What?
Sorry about falling asleep.
Sorry, I can't hear you over Sylphie talking. So.
I said
I'll go back to sleep.
if there was something that you wanted to take off, I'd recommend hammer throw because it's not that useful at this point.
Yeah.
Most of the enemies are on the ground.
Yeah, hammer toss
thing.
is useful later.
No, yeah, hammer throw is useful against flying enemies.
Well, it can be useful if you want to finish off a weakened enemy in the back with a hammer, but that doesn't come up that often.
Ah, I feel refreshed.
And yeah, friendly fire is a thing in Rainbow Six Vegas too. So Frosty and others were shot.
And yet, Frosty refuses to not be colored the same as the terrorists.
Yeah,
It's almost as though he wants to keep getting shot.
he's a masochist. It's okay though.
But
There's
he's
nothing
so
wrong with
evil.
masochism.
Whee!
Yeah, it gives the sadist something to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
It was another one of the lost letters.
I just don't imagine the bomb. Imagine the bomb
Oh, wait
thing
a
from
second.
Sonic, a bomb tube,
I don't think I can.
and a
The
bomb.
bomb thing from Sonic?
You can't get that one just
That's
yet.
Zelda! Bomb tube!
Yes, we
I
know
know
that that when he was listing multiple bomb things.
Oh.
Yeah, the bomb thing from Sonic, because that's descriptive.
The one from Starlight Zone.
That still
Never
doesn't.
played a game of Starlight Zone that I know of.
It has a name, you know. And
do
I'm
not-
trying to
Because I
find
would
it.
know what the fuck it was if he used the name.
Because unfortunately, the robots from Sonic have, well, Japanese names.
Okay? Just link us a goddamn picture of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, if only we were on the internet.
Yeah, if only you could, show us what it looked like.
And yeah, Starlight Zone is Sonic the Hedgehog 1 there. Even I know that
Okay.
much.
I know.
Then I might have actually.
Oh hey, there's a hammer thing. I wonder how we will get to that. It almost looks like we have to cross long horizontal distances. Which means we have to get the screw attack.
Hey Frosty, remember that time I accidentally murdered all three of you?
Wait, there were three Frosties?
No, I killed all three of my teammates with one grenade at once. Because
And
the
it
Q
wasn't
key,
Daisy.
you use WASD to move,
Yes, of course.
but the Q key is also the grenade. And right at the beginning of the match,
did that.
as the match started, my hands were off the keyboard and I just reached down without looking,
And you hit
and
Q.
I accidentally hit Q instead of W.
Nice.
So I just threw a grenade right in the back of Alu's head. And I somehow survived it.
How?
I don't know, but I did murder every single person on my team.
Well done.
Alright,
That
I've
means
seen
think
this
that's ever
bit.
happened
Gotta
in training
jump and
before?
grab the bridge.
Super armors.
Oh,
I don't know. Do you think that's ever happened in real training before? Like, oops, I accidentally killed every one of my teammates.
I don't think that's ever happened in real training, but I'm sure someone's been hit in the face with a grenade. In training.
Oh,
I just don't think it was a live
first
grenade.
strike. Oh, that is nice.
And yes, and then they all turned
Yeah.
around and shot me dead.
Ideally,
Not that I blame them.
Ideally, you want to get the first strike in the field because it saves you FP as well.
Yeah.
That is quite literally the biggest picture I could find of this thing.
That's so small. Kind of.
But yeah, imagine you had one of the bomb chew, one of those things, and a bomb, and a bomb, and they go
Okay.
into the same room. What would they talk about?
I imagine they would talk about their feelings.
Well, the bomb chews don't really seem to be alive.
Well,
what about
no.
the ones from Terminal?
Oh, right.
Yes,
The
Yeah, I
ones
was
that were
referring to
in the
those,
first
not
massacre,
the
yeah.
ones that.
The actual
ones that
bomb
Link
shoes that the
throws.
other ones are imitating, as far as I can tell.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah.
The
and Forget
freaks of
Measure, and-
evolution. How did they become? No.
Well, you could also
for good
ask
measure-
how you got a fish that is literally a bomb, too.
I was about to say, and Forget
I
Measure.
don't remember
Voltorb.
that.
That's from Skyward Sword. No, not Skyward Sword. Twilight Princess, rather.
And for good measure, you could also put a Voltorb in there.
Yeah.
Well, now Voltorbs don't necessarily die when they explode; they faint.
Well, neither do bombs, clearly.
But the bomb chews die.
Yeah.
And the bombs from Sonic also, when they detonate, they're gone.
Well, those are robots.
Yeah.
Robots
don't even
don't
have an
have
animal in
feelings.
Or are they
don't
animals inside of robots?
Well, the
Actually,
animals
there are no
did
animals.
devolve
There
to
are no.
explode.
There are no animals within those bombs.
And
Now,
Hitbox
defeat
went black.
those bombs.
Yep,
And it did for me too.
Yep, it's black.
probably did for everybody.
There you
And
go.
it's
There we go.
semi-back.
Oh, there we go. There's one of the ones I dropped by accident.
Are you sure you didn't just throw them all over the mountain in a fit of rage because you suck at your job?
It is nothing of
Did you
the
want to
sort,
go-
I assure you.
Now I think now you're sort of Russian-y French.
I thought that was the intention from the start.
Maybe he's.
Well, he was mostly Russian before, but now he's got a lot of French in there too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Really, this is a great help.
And now you went full
My
Indian.
God.
And now you are speaking Spanish or something.
I don't speak Spanish. I'm from Boston.
Of course, there is still one letter left. If that's all possible, could you bring it back to... I'm really scouring this area down here, but so far I haven't had much luck.
Why are you
haven't had much
looking
luck looking
here?
in that 4 square feet that you've been staying in.
He also didn't drop it anywhere near here.
You haven't gone that spot. Did you go postal?
The last letter! You found it!
Oh, damn
You are
it! Now I have to go back to work.
Shut up, Leonardo. Nobody asked you. I said
Let me
you
guess,
found
you're going to join my team and be useless, eh?
Now I've got all the letters I lost today. Well, thank you so much. Not that I've lost them any other day.
Nope,
Certainly
not at all.
intentionally.
Nope.
He's the worst mailman. He really is.
Pretty
No, the
much.
worst mailman is the guy who stole a $6,500 diamond and pawned it for $20 worth of dope.
How does that make him a mailman?
What? What?
Oh, did you not guys not? Did I not share that article with you guys?
No, I don't think you did.
Obviously
No,
not.
you
You did not do your sharing of articles.
Okay. I'll finish this and then get it. You're a lifesaver.
I think
wish
you
there was
explained
some way
most of it already.
I could repay you for your help. Okay, basically, guy went through the mail that he was carrying, found a diamond necklace, and then proceeded to trade it to a guy on the street for about $20 worth of marijuana.
What a dumbass.
Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged.
What else did you lose on Mount Rugged?
My
Did you lose your
marbles.
brain too?
Do you lose your virginity?
I
That does
did.
not make any sense. Babette, why did you say
Oh boy.
Well, who do you think he lost his virginity to?
I may have
I don't
sort
think
of
he knows
dropped
where
some
he
all
lost
over
his
the mushroom
virginity. He
peanut
might have
butter
lost
slide.
it anywhere, as far as he knows.
Parakarry.
Maybe he lost it.
Maybe
Well, you know, you-
Parakarry.
I may have sort of dropped some all over the mushroom
You're a
kingdom when I
terrible
was
mailman.
flying.
You should kill yourself, Parakarry, by committing Harakarry.
I knew someone
Did you
was going
fuck 3?
to make that
Is that how
joke.
you lost
You
your
know,
virginity?
you're good at
I
finding
think-
letters.
I think
You know
he
what?
lost
I'm just
his
gonna switch to my-
You're
virginity.
almost as good at finding letters as I am at delivering them.
And losing them.
Or losing them.
I think he lost his virginity through his letters.
No, he lost his virginity to Bombette, clearly.
Babette, you're
It was an explosive reaction.
Oh, God.
I don't want that image. I don't want that image. I don't.
You
Pretty
can't
sure
get
find
away
that
from the image.
Let's check out real
possibly.
And there is an image of exactly that situation.
And Belle, you do realize now that since you said that, somebody's gonna come across this, hear that, and then proceed to draw it.
Well, they've already drawn Mario doing that with Bombette.
Burning
With
sauce.
exactly the explosive reaction you would expect from the pun.
Wow, Bombette with a
Really?
cheap cheap. I didn't expect that.
What, did you not have you not heard of that image? Should I go find it?
No.
I think I'm good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
I don't think you're good. I think I should go find it.
Go get it.
There's
from
one
Cooper.
with Cooper.
I'm not even.
I'm not
gonna
seeing
click
one
it.
with the Parakarry though.
Yeah, I don't think there's one with Parakarry.
Nope. I see one with a Cheep and one with a Cooper, but not one with that.
Oh, yeah.
Look what I
Internet, lol, internet.
Ah, such wonderful research.
Internet,
Best
lol,
commentary.
internet. Let's continue on with this while we're still, slightly on topic.
Hey, at least you don't have to see my entire desktop here.
In return, I would offer you whatever.
You should put one of those images in the sides of the thing for a second.
Take it. Take it all.
No,
that
we
way-
do have a minor.
Take it all,
Yeah.
bitch.
Come on,
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Come on.
And plus, you wouldn't be able to put it on YouTube.
Plus, Hitbox would probably ban it.
Oh, hey, I just thought of something. Hey, Evie,
What?
have you told your sister she's a banana lately?
She's asleep.
No, clearly you need to tell her that she's driving you bananas.
I don't get the
Wake
rest
You
her
guys
up with
don't
her
remember-
voice and tell her she's a banana.
I don't think Candace was there last night.
I'm not gonna wake her up and tell her that
Oh,
she's a
praise the
banana.
stars. I wasn't. Praise the
Oh,
sun.
She wakes
I wasn't
up.
looking forward to having to find all those letters myself. No, sir.
Does it
Oh,
burn?
ho, ho, ho.
Because I'd rather take you into the sun. Hello?
Hmm.
I'll do my very best to help. You shall not regret this. You are
Alright,
forever my comrade.
Press down to the
I will now join
Terminal and fly for a short time.
Well, at least he's more helpful than Tails.
He can carry Mario over short gaps that he couldn't jump across himself.
Actually, that is kind of debatable whether or
While
not.
in battle, he can attack with a skydive or smash into enemies using his shell shot ability.
What exactly is he doing to Mario's head?
Holding it.
Is he humping it?
Look at his expression.
You would do that to my hat, and
he
I
has-
will
No,
break it
bad
off and
Koopa.
make you.
Don't think we get the
There.
house.
He
On
has
the
his
word,
eyes,
mein comrade!
he has his
For
eyes
Mother
closed
Russia!
because
If you
he's
actually do that to my hat,
straining
I will
to
snap it off
lift
and make
Mario
you eat it.
up into the air because Mario eats far too much spaghetti. That's why his expression's like that.
Lots of spaghetti.
That's enough spaghetti. It's very good for you.
So,
Yes.
pretty much this is just like a game-long side quest. From this point, you find letters like in a bunch of places. Find the person you're supposed to deliver it to, give it to them. You usually get rewards for it.
So can I deliver the 3 letters that I just found?
Yes, but you have to find the people first.
Furlon, Goompapa, and Colorado.
All of which you can find. Well, wait, I don't
Yep.
think you
At
Also,
this
you
point,
need to make
yes.
sure
Yeah.
that Parakarry.
Wait, can he reach Colorado at the moment?
Well,
I
no,
think
because
he's
dead
he's
now.
never seen Colorado yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's out of town, so.
Yeah, but you can do
Yeah,
Merlon and Goompapa.
If
Goompapa!
you want to do that right now, yeah.
What about Colorado? What? Huh?
Yeah,
Colorado
Colorado with a
Koopa.
K.
Yes, the character Colorado in the game.
Koopa. Colorado Koopa.
Okay. Just say.
Goomba! This almost sounds like the Katamari Damacy song.
So, Fal, what was the thing with the Petta's sister?
It's not Nevada, that's Evie.
Evie.
That's Evie.
That's yes.
Billy
Sorry.
is an only child.
We,
She was in the background during one of the streams making a lot of noise, and we made comments about it. Then she asked what we thought about her, and we started talking about bananas, and that upset her.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
To the point that now she fears us.
We were basically ignoring her.
hmm I
But she
literally,
thought that we thought she was a banana.
I literally just called her a banana.
And
Welcome to Toad Town! We represent the Lollipop Girls!
There, so you actually get the little song this time.
God, you know,
What's with
if
those triplets?
They're the Lollipop Girl! Didn't you hear the song?
So we got Pure, Forever Forest, Total.
if it wasn't for the fact that it would wake people up when we're streaming this, because how late it is, I would never wear headphones. Because holy shit, listening to that through headphones is.
Yeah.
So, Saints Row has 1 day left. Does that mean it's for free?
That means you have a demo.
Oh.
It
It's a
means
weekend
you,
demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, are they giving away Saints Row 2, 3, and 4 for free?
No.
No, a lot of
It
times,
is.
if it says 1 day left or something like that, that means that it is currently on a free weekend, which means you can download the game and you can play it. But as soon as the time expires, your license expires with it, and you'll have to buy it to play it further.
Okay, because I really kind of want Saints Row 4, and I was like, ooh, it's for free, I could get it. But I was waiting for confirmation otherwise.
Yeah, at the moment though, it is
Yeah,
like
I-
75% off.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what happened. And
Finally,
also,
took
you
him
can
fucking
keep your
long enough.
achievements for those free game weekend things too.
Yeah,
Are you
I think
old
they're
enough
just
to
trying to
be playing
promote it a
Saints
bit
Row?
because Gat Out of Hell is coming out soon, so.
Are you old enough to be playing
Whoa,
Saints
whoa,
Row?
whoa, 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 whoa.
I wasn't playing.
Lights going crazy.
I didn't play Saints Row because I know about this because I played it back then, DX Championship Edition,
Shut up,
which
computer.
was a free game at some point.
There we go.
Hitbox, why are you black?
Well, that was actually a good thing that it was black because it was in the seizure trippy mode.
Yeah, I saw the seizure. And
Sophie! Sophie!
Yes, hang on.
Hey, Sophie!
Sophie.
Sophie,
I have my
Sophie,
mic on,
Sophie!
don't I? Hello, check 1, 2.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hear you.
You are Merlin, correct?
Until,
Till we hear it.
yeah, we heard it now.
We
You are
heard it.
Merlin, correct?
Merlon.
Merlin. The name's Periceri. I deliver letters.
Actually, we pronounce the Merlon.
That makes it sound very tasty. What flavor?
It's like a cross between Merlot and boobs. Merlon.
Or Malon. Or Mallow.
Formaldehyde.
I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment.
The mailman did his job.
I mean, all the postage price for stamps just goes straight to him.
Load, you piece of crap. There we go.
Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done, just sometimes passed on to others.
I will shove your wings into
Who's
your
it
mouth.
from? Oh, my granddaughter Mary. She recently entered the family business.
Why does everybody want more?
Is that so? You shouldn't say about your granddaughter. Oh, I see. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Stuff that I will talk about as soon as Hitbox catches up. Oh. Ah, she opened up her business at Dry Outpost, deep in the desert.
Going Australian.
Hint, hint, hint.
Going Australian?
Huh?
It's
Your
located
accent was
somewhere.
starting
Quiet! Quiet! Off the main track. Now, if I was going Australian, it'd be sounding a little bit something more like this, mate. Seems to be keeping busy. That's good to hear. Well, thanks for the letter, mate. Thanks so much for bringing this letter. I'll give you this. And we get a star piece. Yeah, let's go to Goompapa. Haven't been around this area in a bit.
So yeah, there is a reason to deploy, which is you get collectibles.
Yes, that's what I said. And I guess while you're there, you can also grab another Goom Nut from that tree and
Yeah, you might as well.
cook it again.
Yeah, you probably
Because-
should.
Getting
Hey,
higher
get back
for
now.
storing items is useful.
Zuckerberg? Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg? Zuckerberg. Zako.
And while we're on the way to the village,
Vernon had enough of that shit.
What shit?
Yeah, I wasn't really
Vernon
sure.
had
It was,
enough of that bullshit.
I-
Well,
I
while
was-
you guys aren't accomplishing anything whatsoever.
While we are speaking the Sims language,
oh, is that what it was supposed to be?
no, we were just.
That's just making noise.
Yeah, because I was like, I had no idea what the hell you guys were doing. So I was just kind of staying out of it.
No, first you need to find the green indicator so you can become a protagonist.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Vernon?
and I'm trying to get a link, which is not a video anyway. There's so many news
Oh.
stories now that there are news sites that just have videos and don't have actual articles anymore.
Yeah.
And I need to get this on the other.
Hitbox just is not working for me tonight.
Hitbox is not working for a lot of people tonight. It's being
It's been
kind
kind
of
of
fun.
crap for a couple days now.
It's been working
Working
perfectly
fine
for
for
me.
me. It's working fine for me right now, which is kind of amazing considering.
Well,
that-
right now it's one thing, but like consistently over the course of an entire stream, it has not been able to do.
It's been perfect for me this entire time. Of course, it could be because I live next door to Fowl, basically.
Maybe.
Uh,
There we go.
couple
So right on the down dive.
We have time for a stupid news story before we reach Goomba Village.
Mm-hmm.
And this is in Florida. Where else?
Of course.
Florida man!
Where
Yeah,
else but
Florida,
Florida?
And
Florida, Florida. You never know when a hurricane's gonna hit.
Shut up!
Share that news!
we have to share this image first because
Oh no. Oh no, that sounds promising.
Okay, let's see.
What?
Fuck.
Oh, that's. Yep. High
Wow.
dollar,
What?
high class.
you may probably
She looks like a
won't
crack
actually
whore.
be surprised to learn meth was involved.
Gee!
No!
Really?
Not possible.
She's a crack whore.
No,
I'm
meth
not
whore.
sure.
Meth head. Meth head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the crack generally doesn't make you look like that. That kind of face ruining comes from meth.
Yes.
Yeah,
But,
crack
um,
usually just makes you look like you kind of really jittery and haven't slept in a while.
Yeah.
But
Like caffeine.
she and presumably her boyfriend, a Florida man and woman, spent 2 days trapped in what they said they believed was a locked closet until police let them out and
Uh-huh.
discovered that the door was never actually locked.
Huh.
They claim they were chased into a janitor's closet at Daytona State College in Daytona Beach, Florida, by unidentified assailants on Sunday. This was Sunday, January. No, December. Apparently, this one's even older. But yeah, around then.
Mhm.
And let's see. They hung out in this closet for 2 days before calling 911 to be let out.
Wow.
And they were they were found with a scouring pad, which is evidently used to smoke crack cocaine. No drugs were found on them, but presumably they just did all their drugs up until the point that they ran out and called 911.
I guess they were using them as a substitute for food and water.
Probably.
Doesn't usually work.
Yeah,
Man, I'm hungry. Pass the pipe.
Yeah, but isn't that...
No, believe
hungry,
me, if you
but-
actually try to... If you smoke marijuana and you're hungry, it's just gonna make you more hungry.
I'm surprised they waited 2 days.
Actually,
Yes, I
if
can
I
confirm
smoked
this.
marijuana because I was hungry, I would get sick. Because marijuana's gross.
But yeah, that's the thing, that while they did have substitute for food and water, they didn't have a bathroom, so
Oh,
it's not
goody.
nice in that closet.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, poopies.
Haha! Poop! It's hilarious!
Ah.
And the
They
guy did
shadow
not get
work.
anywhere near as big a mugshot, but he was there as well.
I love the dollar.
He doesn't
sign
look
on
as
the road.
bad.
It's so classy.
He doesn't look as bad.
No, he doesn't.
They probably hadn't used
Yeah.
it as long.
Anyways, back to the wonderful world of Mario,
But
where
Mario's
nobody
about
does
drugs.
crack or meth, they just have shrooms. Au
And
natural.
lots of marijuana.
No,
We don't have
there's...
marijuana.
Yeah, it's tea!
Yeah.
Sophie, you're on.
Yes.
You're Goompapa, right?
Oh, that was me.
Goompapa, correct?
I think I was here for the first time you were streaming this. So,
The name's Vera Carey. I deliver letters.
Also, I do
Come
like
on,
how
Hitbox.
I do like how every single person we deliver the letter to then proceeds to basically tell us the contents of their private letters.
Let me read it out loud here.
with
I believe I have one for you. Hang on just a
exception
moment.
On Hitbox.
to that.
It keeps flickering in and out for me. Now there it
Alright.
goes. One day I'm going to share a shoe. Hey, thanks. Much obliged, Mr. Worker. Oh, great news. We just twirl my mustache. Fishing is one of my hobbies. This is from a friend who's planning a fishing trip. I can't wait.
Well, Squirrel, you're matching the hitbox. You're flickering in and out.
Maybe it's his internet then.
Yeah, maybe it has nothing to do with Hitbox.
No, it stopped. Oh, sorry to pile work on you, but could I give you a letter?
No, don't. He'll just
Post
lose
office
it.
does not work that way. You gotta pay money for stamps just like everybody else.
Now this is Mushroom Kingdom Post Service. You just gotta lose a letter somewhere and it gets delivered.
If
Like,
it's
2 years
If
later.
it's possible for you, could you deliver this to Toad named Miss... Is that
Mus.
Miss or Mus?
Mus.
Musty. He hangs around the cattle garden.
I don't think there was anything I needed to fly with this guy. Get
I'd really appreciate it.
a ribbit, a fish. Just saying.
Yes. This
Oh, I hope the stores still take I really appreciate it.
and this one I remember
These guys actually give me 0 experience now.
you
Yep.
So,
Indeed.
give these guys
But
Give-
yes, I fought them since day one. Why don't I get any more experience from stumping them into the dirt?
hey, Squirrel. Candace was trying to say something.
Holy
safe
shit.
word.
Oh, this is cool.
Hess from that first letter for Goompa Pod, every consecutive person you give a letter to from the letter that you got from a person, they give you another letter to deliver, and I think it's kind of like a chain quest. It goes until, I want to say, like almost near the end of the game when you finally get something for it.
So I better keep this one as up to date as possible so I don't have to do a shit ton of backtracking.
Yes, pretty much.
Yep. Let's see, it goes Goompa to Musty, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more people before you get the final reward for it.
Oi. It better be like Super Hammer or something.
And I said, I think one of the last people in the chain is not in a location you can get to until chapter 7. So I said,
Indeed.
Yeah, don't bother with
And
it.
it just gives you 50 coins.
No, it is a badge. At
Yeah,
the
no,
final
it's
reward.
worth doing. It's just not worth doing now.
Well, I'm
Well, it's
not going
not
to be able to
possible
do
to
it
now.
now, but I can at least give Musty his letter.
Yeah.
yeah, you can start the.
I mean, he's
the
going to be
first
by the
couple
Castle
parts.
Garden, which is going to be right over here, right?
You can do the first.
Hey, I bet you didn't know there's a shop around here, asshole!
Shut up, 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 I don't hear you.
I'm just gonna keep talking until you acknowledge me! I have
So,
abandonment
it's-
issues, you
uh,
know!
I
It is-
acknowledge.
Don't leave me!
What was
Everybody,
that?
shut up! Let Fernan talk.
Yeah, I don't really need that, thanks, but yeah. Since it is on the same page of the guide, every single one of the other letter quests is just a star piece.
And they're all single deliveries.
You're a musty,
Yeah.
correct?
You're Musty, correct? Well, I don't like to admit it, but I guess I could use a bit of speed stick or something.
Where do you also a mushroom? Mushrooms are musty.
The name's Pericari. I deliver letters.
Oh, don't be so hard on Musty. He's a real fun guy once you get to know him.
No, I'm not even acknowledging that old
Ah?
joke. Sorry. No.
Fun guy! It's like mushroom.
I believe I have one for you. Hang on just one moment.
Will I kill myself for that pun?
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one who looked down on that. It's bad when you know it's bad when Beld
Yeah.
calls it.
Yeah.
When Beld feels the need to call it, then it's
Yeah.
Oh, don't be such a sport.
Asti, look at the state of this castle. You're doing a bad job.
another letter duly received. A postman's job is never done, just passed on to others.
I'm
Well,
going
you-
to
wait.
shove you. I'm going to pour your helmet over your face.
Well, you see, the problem is whenever they build a room, it just collapses because it's always a mushroom.
Not a helmet, it's like more like a wind cap.
This is totally how it works.
Start punching shits.
Oh, and after 21 more deliveries, the postman's job will be done.
So 21 other letters, not counting that chain crust.
I counted everything except for one.
Hello, Codger. We think alike, him and I.
I hope you
I
don't
counted
talk
all
alike.
the remaining ones.
I don't remember. Right.
It's been ages since I saw them. Too long, indeed. This reminds me, I was just thinking about sending a letter to one of my other friends. Your timing is perfect. This letter is to my friend.
Will it make you shut up?
Nothing makes Toad shut up! His name is Coover, and he lives in Cooper Village. I'd like you to deliver this to him.
I believe you can get this one in. Alright, already as
Near the
well.
entrance to the village.
This one and what?
Just that you can get this one delivered as well, just that the next
Yeah.
one will require...
Past
Further
dry
in.
desert and all that.
Yeah.
Usually hangs out in front of the Toad House. That's right on the edge of town. He says he likes hearing the melodious voice. No big
Melodious
rush,
in the same.
but it would be nice if you got it to him.
Melodious in the same way that the turtle is.
Okay, to Koopa Village.
Also, I think after either the next chapter or the one past
Whoops.
that, you will be able to get into the sewers to unlock the shortcut pipes, which will let you go from Toad Town to most of the other places, just with
Most of the other major villages in the game.
yeah.
Ooh, warp pipe.
Also, since we are once again traveling, time for Stupid News Story number 2.
Ooh, is it
This
Florida
one
Man?
is Say again?
Is it Florida Man again?
This one's actually from Britain.
Ah.
And
So it's
this
Gavin.
one is a loser.
Gavin free.
Yeah, it's gotta be Gavin Free.
He doesn't live in Britain anymore, though.
Oh, that's true, it's Dan then.
I think
Okay,
he's Dan
sorry.
moved
These
with them.
guys that you're talking about.
But yeah,
Where's
this
the-
one is,
Also known
this one
as the
just makes you
Slow-Mos.
wonder.
Okay.
Britain is employing a new anti-terror plan.
Go to
Wow, that
First
Goomba
staff.
just jumped on you.
Called
Say again?
Surrender.
Yeah,
That's France.
Nursery staff and childminders are given a new duty to report toddlers they suspect of being at risk of becoming terrorists.
What?
What? Welcome to the police state,
Bro,
1984.
toddlers are the #1 threat to this country right now.
I can't.
I quit.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I'm almost with you there, Sylphie.
1984. Double speak.
Uh,
Not police.
what?
I'm just throwing out a bunch of 1984 terms.
Oh. Haven't read that book in a long while, so.
Also, I have to say, those blue hill thingies were very, very happy for you to dance around them.
Just the one.
Yeah.
They saw
It's
my
like a pole,
performance
except
and
the pole.
it really
like a
moved
pole
their
dance.
hearts.
It's back the other
Damn.
way.
It's like a pole dance, except the pole actually loves you too.
Mm-hmm.
And Hitbox goes black again. Damn it!
Too much shit here.
Yeah, nursery school staff and registered childminders must report toddlers at risk of becoming terrorists under counterterrorism measures proposed by the government. Directive is contained in a 39-page consultation document issued by the Home Office in a bid to bolster its Prevent Anti-Terrorism Plan. And critics are
Here's an
saying
idea.
that critics
Here's
are
an
already
idea.
saying that the idea is unworkable and heavy-handed.
Not the fact that it's
Stupid.
nonsensical and stupid?
Yeah.
See, if I were a critic, I would just be like, you know, that's fucking retarded.
Whoever came up with
I
it
mean,
was
these are
like
toddlers we're
humanized.
talking about. They can't even pronounce the word terrorist yet.
Oh, I don't know about that, man. Those wily terrorist babies? Man, didn't you ever see... What was that fucking horrible baby movie?
What, baby
Geniuses?
geniuses?
Yes, that one.
Geniuses, you mean?
Yes.
I like how we all thought of the same horrible baby movie.
Yeah.
There's
watch out
actually
for
only
those terror
there's
babies.
actually only so many to think of.
Terror babies.
Not exactly.
I mean, you go looking far back enough, and you get stuff like Look Who's Talking, or Baby's Day Out, or...
Oh yeah,
Or
look who's
it's
talking. I forgot about that
It's-
one.
Look Who's Talking wasn't that bad.
Well, the first one was fun, the second one was eh. Third one, where they had the dogs.
Wait,
What about that one where there was
third
this,
one?
where the story was being taken place
Yeah.
in the mind
I
of
didn't
a kid, but he was being voiced by an... What was that called?
Say again?
That one where it's all in the story of the kid, but it's going through it like it's going through his perspective, but the narrator is voiced by an adult.
Like
The
a
adult
weird
John
TV
Travolta?
No, I don't think he was John Travolta.
Oh wait, no, John Travolta played the dad. Who voiced the kid in Look Who's Talking?
series. That's a good question.
I'm gonna look that up right
Now,
now.
here's a better
It
question.
was the person doing
Why
the
do we really care?
I'm gonna look it
Because
up right now.
it's a question that I asked.
Yeah, that's
if you
the
want
topic at the
actual
moment.
actual anti-terror measures, kick out the extremists. Get out of your country.
But that would be racist.
Oh,
No, that would be
Because
sensible.
all the extremists
They
seems
don't
to
want
be
to
all the
mix.
same.
They don't want to mix. They want to conquer. That's all they want.
evidently, Bruce Willis was the voice of the baby boy in Look Who's
Ah.
Talking.
Right.
I knew it, but I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Also, is somebody
But-
running a
yeah,
vacuum cleaner, or is that somebody's...
No, that's my
Computer.
computer going to space again.
Okay.
But there
Seriously,
was
we
the
could, like-
sequel, Look Who's Talking Now, in
Hey,
which
Mario. Good to see you
uh,
in
the-
the village again.
he got a baby sister, and
Wasn't it Roseanne or something? Or
Voiced by
Oh, no.
Roseanne.
Look Who's Talking 2 was the sequel, and the sister was voiced, it was voiced by Roseanne.
yeah, that's what I thought.
And then there was,
How's the adventure going? Oh yeah, I gotta have the other guy out.
Oh, hey.
and then there was Look Who's Talking Now, a sequel filmed 3 years later, so not too bad in terms of sequels, but still, in which
It
the
was
two
the
kids
pets.
were old enough to talk for themselves, and it was their pair of dogs who were talking.
No, I thought they had a dog and a cat.
Nope, it was like a sort of a mixed breed mutt and a French poodle
Oh, okay.
with Danny DeVito and Diane Keaton. Huh.
Okay.
They actually had some good actors in those, but that's probably what made them watchable. But
Yeah, and they were they weren't really bad. They were just not really great either. They were just kind of
weren't very
ensemble
inspired.
lots.
They're just
Too bad we don't have our
stuff to watch with your kids.
endless knowledge of B movies and stuff.
Sophie,
Yeah, I know. I'm right here. I've been waiting.
okay, go. It's your moment.
You're Culver, correct? It's still my moment, I guess.
Maybe.
Come on, Hitbox.
You're still Culver. The name's Pericari. I deliver the letters.
You should go to sleep then, Evie, if you're tired. Stay up on account of us.
Actually,
Evie, drop and do 20 push-ups now. I believe I
Good
have
night,
one
Evie.
for you. Hang on for a moment.
night, Evie.
Night, Evie.
Night.
Yeah, good night, Evie.
And now we have
Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done.
Hey, thanks. You came at a good time. I was just about to send a letter myself.
Oh, for the love of God. Do I look like a mailman to you? He is the mailman.
Yes,
Although
you
that is up for debate.
Oh, would you look at this? It's a letter from Musty. The two of us are always thinking along the same lines. He's one of my fishing pals. I'll tell you, if you don't fish, you should. What a hobby.
Do I get to... Oh,
And
crap,
to
what was his
think-
name?
I was just about to send letters to all my fishing buddies about a trip.
You got a dual voice cameo going there. Cecil the Turtle, who I'm sure you're going for, but also Emo Phillips.
Emo Phillips.
If you catch Stanley the fish, cook him. Cook him good.
Who's Emo Phillips? Was that the guy from UHF?
Yes,
Okay.
the shop teacher.
The shop teacher.
Yeah, that's more who I was going for. But, yeah.
Mhm.
Once we
Oh,
have
I'm
a
so-
good place to set up, I'll write a letter back to Musty.
Again, if you find a fish named Stanley, cook him immediately. Cook him good. And eat him.
No,
not let him
no,
speak.
no, you don't cook them immediately. First you gotta whack them on a rock really hard like that kills them. Then you cut them right down the middle, grab hold of their jawbone and rip it all out in one go.
I like your plan better.
Ain't you never been fishing before? So, could you send this along for me? Thanks so much.
So I take it you.
Then you wash it out because, well, yeah, I've fished before.
Yeah, okay. It's always a thing I wanted to get into, but I've.
Yeah, but that's the best way to gut a fish is you go right down the middle, grab by the jaw, and you kind of pull out their whole digestive system in one go.
Right along the lateral line.
Yep. And then you just wash out the mill, and you're left with nothing but meat, really. So.
It's to a friend of
and
mine
it's good.
who's always fishing at the Toad port. He's easy to find.
And I don't think that's an area you've been to yet. You didn't
Well, I can
go that
go
way.
to the port, but if I don't know if something's blocking my way to
No,
the
actually, yeah, you can deliver
Thanks
this
again.
one too.
See, I'm taking care of all sorts of things. And breaking bricks with hammers, breaking bricks with hammers.
Yeah, you can go to the port way earlier than you're supposed to.
Breaking bricks with hammers.
There's nothing to do there at this point, but
Yeah, Toad Town is actually pretty big. There's 6 different screens for it. all with a
Oh.
lot of different houses and people.
And so many toads!
No, wait, actually, I think there is
Yes.
something you can do at
Yes,
the port.
we are
It's another
almost
side
being
quest at this
reminded.
point. So I guess it's a good thing you're going there anyway.
We should explore all of Toad Town and talk to every single citizen.
Okay.
You should, because it gives you a lot of information. Especially if you've
Arklon
never played this
would-
game before.
Arklon would kill you.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
You should join us in the Toad voicing, Sylphie.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
honest-
he can.
I
You can
honestly
try.
would, just so I could do some voice acting
Yeah, do
tonight
it.
instead
Do
of
it,
just
Cameron.
commentating, but I
My throat
Don't
hurts
think-
from.
don't
You don't
think I'd
have
be
to
able
do
to do
a
a very
shrieking
good one.
voice.
But the thing is, yeah, it doesn't have to be actually high pitched.
My throat hurts from trying to talk over people anyway.
Oh, you're one of those people who the Toad voice makes their throat hurt, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've never tried it yet.
Well, I meant Sylphie.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've
So-
just about completely
Like
unlocked the
Candra's
secret.
voice-
Wait, what is that duck thing?
And just say, let Squirrel and Candra's voice some people, huh?
Yeah,
I'm technically Mario's head voice.
yeah.
Yeah. Purple.
He's
What
been
is
doing that?
Duck thing.
And what about
Yeah,
Purple?
No idea.
Yeah, purple, actually. You haven't said a
Yeah.
whole lot this whole
Oh,
time.
hey,
gotta
hey,
find
hey!
something fishy.
Talk to that guy next to the shop.
Yes, I was saying, talk to him.
What is he? He looks like a mixture of a Moogle and a duck.
He's a muck, clearly.
Well, no,
that the quiz guy?
A muck.
Foul.
Fern, don't spoil it. It's best to let him experience it himself.
Sorry,
If
just
Hitbox would stop,
expecting this
you know,
strange thing.
freezing. And going
A muck,
black.
a muck, a muck, a
Oh,
muck,
hey,
a muck, a muck.
that's the guy who you need to deliver the letter to. So
Yeah, that's why I told him to go this way.
Hitbox. Once you go black, you never go back.
That's racist.
Technically,
on,
that's an
voice.
empowering term.
At Rippo.
No, it's racist against whites. And Indians. And Native Americans. And Middle Easterners. Against
It's
any race
racist
that's
against-
not black.
Oh, it's also race to black.
So who's going to be this guy?
Jet Rippo. Who wants
somebody
to
who
be
can do a
Jet
good
Rippo?
sleazy back alley con artist.
I can do it.
Yo, little man. Name's Chet Rippo. Pleasure meeting you.
So, kind of,
Do you want to buy a watch?
Don't buy us. We're fake.
Wait for this.
Well, I imagine the watch
Dream
just
to
would
catch
talk.
up.
It's Mario. Man.
Say, man, don't you want to upgrade your status? Yeah, I know you do.
Is this an allegory for dogs?
Are you like half Moogle, half platypus?
Harry the platypus.
Yo, man, I had a very weird family.
My family tree is.
Your plata status.
So,
It's more like
don't
moss.
knock it, man. It's usually 390 coins. But for you, and only you, I'll do it for just 39 coins.
Did you rehearse this?
All back alley dealers rehearse their sales pitches.
What's your lifetime deal, man, to get turn this down?
If you give me 39 coins, I'll upgrade your HP, FP, or BP.
Wow.
And I'm sure you can guess
What
what
is that?
the catch is.
If you take him up on his offer, which I recommend you do at least once, just see what happens. Make sure you save state first beforehand.
State is saved.
I'm not lying or cheating you. Come on, you know you want it.
Well, he seems trustworthy. He just told us he's not lying or cheating.
Yep,
If
totally
you
true.
lie to me, I will kick your ass.
This
Just
seems like
a
a
second.
sound business proposal.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, I went a little too fast there.
There you go. Good call. Here's your current status. Maximum HP 15, FP 15, and BP 15. Choose the one you
How do you
want to
know
upgrade.
this?
Okay, let's go with BP.
Just a question. How do you know this?
It's written down on the bar above our heads when we press a button.
Oh
Yo,
yeah.
man, you ever look directly above you? You see a status bar right there detailing everything. Alright, so you want badge points to be upgraded. Here goes.
Wow, 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 wow. Loomba!
Loompa loompa goomba.
Alright, now your badge points have been upgraded.
Yay!
Now they're shinier.
Watch. I love how it's a back alley deal, but that Toad and Parakarry are just
Oh,
very clearly.
yeah. Another status might have dropped a bit, but I can't do anything about that.
Very clearly watching.
Ah, so this is your little game, is it?
See ya.
So yeah, my HP and FP went down by 5 each.
Ouch!
And
You don't
my badge
exactly have a lot of
points
health.
Went up to 21, so they went up by 6.
It basically
Not worth
pulls.
it.
It basically pulls an upgrade from each of your other things and puts it into your whatever one you pick.
Whichever one you choose to upgrade, the other two go down a level. But you could,
Yay,
you know,
I
if
could
you
use all the
if you're-
badges.
if you're good enough at this game and you know use like one of the advanced strategies where you just have a bunch of badges and not a lot of health, then you can exploit that fact to get a lot of badge points early.
Say now, I wonder what he does. I wonder what he does if you've never put a point into hit point and FP and try to make the deal.
Well, I
You
think
die
It actually drops it down even further.
which it already did because you had never put a point into HP. I think.
No, he
No,
did.
I did 1 to HP and FP so far.
Yeah.
No, but you only have 15 HP with an HP up badge, don't you?
Yes.
Yes,
So-
you start with 10.
Yes, but you have
Start
15
with
HP now.
5. Yeah, you start with 5.
You start with 5 HP. I thought you started with 10 HP.
Nope.
I thought you start with 5 FP, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you start with 5.
Yeah, you
5
start.
HP, 5 FP.
I don't think you started with 5 HP.
No, you start at 10
Just-
at HP.
Yeah, exactly. You start at 10 HP.
So did I never
And
upgrade?
Yeah, you've never upgraded health at all.
Okay, I'll upgrade it once then.
Yeah. You've
Just to
upgraded
say-
flower points once, but you've never upgraded health
And-
hit points.
No, you haven't, and you probably should have by now. And Fal, if you, no stack can go below. HP and FP can't go below 5. But if you talk to that guy without putting something into your HP, then that actually will go down to a minimum of 5.
Yeah, it did when you had him do it right there.
No, it was at
But just to
10
say-
because he's still at the HP up badge.
Right. Well, I mean, it went down to 5 base.
Yes.
I feel so violated.
I'm gonna violate.
Like I was saying, there's a few, actually quite a few badges in this game that only do things when you're at danger status,
Yeah.
which in the game has hard-coded as 5 HP or less. So if you actually make your base HP to 5, you could just use all of those and they would always be active.
Oh, so kind of like the Horror of Babylon.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go save it. We are actually getting pretty late and I'm getting a little tired. So
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're done then.
So I can go to bed now.
yes, you can go back to bed and stay there for another day or two.
Right.
I really do not want to go to the house.
What's that? We should go to the Toad House before we're done?
Hello?
I was like, what?
Okay, I'll be downstairs in a second.
Refresh your
body and soul.
Everyone.
Pizza is here, so I'll be back in a minute.
What? You want to go to the Toad House 10 times?
So, Belt, what are you gonna stream for us?
He
just said he had to go.
He's gonna be back in a bit.
You know, Toad, have you ever heard of something called an earworm? Where you're an ear chainsaw.
You see, that's not very polite. Hurts people's feelings, squirrel.
Mario doesn't care.
The only thing Toad hasn't heard about is personal space.
What are you doing, Val?
Are you trying to jump over somebody with Parakarry because you can't unless you're already standing on a higher ledge?
I know. I'm just flying up and down.
Yes, you're carrying me, bitch. We're making me deliver all those damn letters.
Whoops. I always forget that.
That's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, work those wings.
Alrighty.
Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3.
Well,
And that
folks.
is it for that one.
Yeah.
I am gonna have to sit down and actually gain some levels on that before next
Guess-
week.
Good night then.
Yep, good night, everybody.
Night, Candace. Night, Vernon. Night, Foul. Night, Squirrel. Night, Purple.
Good night,
Good
John
night.
Boy.
Night, Sophie.
Night, John Boy.
Is there a chocobo on top of her head?
Yes. Not only that, it's a fractal chocobo.
I see the Chrono
There's a
Trigger
chocobo
game over.
Yay,
on top of a
chocobo.
chocobo on top of another chocobo on top of another chocobo. Because it's tinier. Tinier.
I saw the Chrono Trigger game over screen.
Yeah,
It
it's hiding
wasn't-
back there.
We do, but we do need chocobo recursion. We really do.
Wasn't the game over screen?
Belled.
I think it was just the screen that happens if you lose the
Lose
fight
to
against
Lavos.
Lavos.
Yeah.
That's the. It's like a special ending, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beld,
Hmm?
what are you gonna stream now, huh? No, it's not gonna be more Far Cry unless you do it solo.
Oh. You don't want to find a Browning?
Oh, did you guys finally get that to work?
Oh yeah,
No.
Far Cry 4 works fine.
Have
Yeah,
you
I
seen
got it
some of the
working, too.
Twitch videos that I've seen
Oh, you
of Far
did?
Cry 4?
Oh, you did, Foul?
Oh, so you figured out what was causing your thing to heat up like crazy?
No, it's just heating up because it's drawing a lot on the CPU. There's
Oh,
nothing
okay.
I can do about that. Besides, get a better CPU.
Also,
Good
Bill, you
question.
should totally go for the slaughtering grounds.
Alright, let's find out about this game.
Sounds
Or how
like a
about
promising
Spooky's House of Spooky's House of Jump Scares?
That sounds crap.
Actually, it isn't.
Are there
Okay,
jump
what
scares?
the fuck is this shit?
The jump scares are actually extremely adorable.
I wasn't even paying attention to whatever you were saying, but I want to know what the fuck this shit is.
Natch.
Yeah, the thing about the slaughtering grounds is that it's only so terrible on its own. What gets really terrible is how the company has done one of those styles of, if you badmouth our game, we will ban you and delete your post and remove your review.
I don't think you
Oh
can
my
actually
God,
remove
seriously?
reviews, though.
Yeah, these guys are actually worse than what TurboBiscuit was trying to do with Gary's Day 1 incident. These guys will basically try to destroy you off of the internet if you badmouth their game.
Fucking God.
Notice I said try.
So yeah, currently the Slaughtering Grounds has 81 negative reviews, but there are a lot that got removed from Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there also like some sort of contest to find glitches, and anybody who joined was auto banned?
Yep.
That's just sneaky, man. Do you want anyone to enjoy your fucking game or not?
No, they don't. They just want to make money.
Yeah.
Also, it has been pointed out
Anonymous
how
needs to
the
hack their ass or something.
the blood splatter, which is on the you can see several of the images just in the
They're from Google
Steam
Images.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just Google blood splatter and you'll find that exact image.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
I
can
guess
see
I
how
should-
They didn't even remove the. They didn't even remove the JPEG artifacts.
I guess I should probably close Valstream and go back to.
Now, I see the
Frequent,
problem
yeah.
is that I just literally just got food, so it's going to have to be a bit before I can stream anything. So I would, like to actually eat the stuff before it gets cold.
my god, it really is like you Google blood splatter and it's about the fourth image in. They just reversed it.
And
The
again,
one that's
didn't
kind of
remove
really drippy down and everything.
Yeah.
Actually,
Blood
I would
splatter flipped
probably.
out.
The thing is,
The
though,
blood-
I'm not sure I want to give these people money, so I would want to get it legally.
pirate it.
So I would probably do Texas Hold'em tonight after I eat,
Okay.
because I think I already have that one. Let me see if I do.
Yeah, that's the thing. A game that is becoming infamously bad just because
Oh no, I
the
didn't.
developers
I
are
apparently
being-
don't have that one, so I'll have to pick up the
Are
full
being
Telltale Games
assholes.
pack.
Yeah,
They're
at
making
least
filth.
with,
really don't even want to buy it. At least something like Right to Hell Retribution. The developers didn't seem like complete douchebags. They just didn't make a good game.
Which group?
Whoever did Right to Hell
Right to Hell.
Retribution.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't. As far as I know, they didn't do anything to retaliate against anyone. The game just was unfinished, pretty much. They basically.
Yeah, they weren't going out deleting reviews or.
Yeah, they
getting
just
people
produced a
banned
game
from
that wasn't
Steam.
great.
It was made by Deep Silver and Technics.
also, yeah,
reminds
Ride
me
to
of
Hell
Dungeons.
has been removed from Steam now.
Which is kind
Oh,
of
it has?
sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just a case that they didn't renew.
Most likely.
I don't think it's anything like everybody's like, get rid of this game, it's terrible. They're just like, yeah, sales are down. We made a bit, and it's not worth the cost to keep it on Steam now. Because I think you have to pay them to keep your game on there, right?
I believe so.
Is that how it works in there?
Yeah, you have to purchase a license, and it's probably good for a number of months or years, and after that expires, you have to renew it for a fee, of course. And
Okay.
if the game sales themselves are not going to pay for that fee, no reason to keep it on there.
You know what that kind of reminds? It kind of tells me something when developers for this. What was it called again? Slaughtering
Right
Grounds?
to Hell?
No, Slaughtering
other
Grounds.
Oh.
When they're acting worse than Phil Fish, they have to be just trolling or just really that incessantly stupid. If they're acting worse than Phil Fish.
Really, Fernan? I
Again,
did not expect that of you.
Again, I want to ask, who is Phil Fish?
The guy
Phil
who
Fish
makes
is a
Fez.
cunt.
Yes, he is.
I have no idea who the fuck that is, nor do I care.
Apparently,
He's a very,
Fernan-
very entitled little twat.
Whatever.
He thinks just because he made one game that he's suddenly just this gaming icon.
You know, when you started the description of him, you might want to actually tell what he did so that we can be like, oh,
Yeah,
that
he made Fez.
Instead
That's
of-
all he's
yeah, he made Fez.
Oh, okay.
he's known for his temper tantrums more than Fez.
Yeah.
Vernon,
Yes.
when did you pick up and play Metro 2033?
When it was given for free to everyone.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
a free thing on Facebook, and I've played 6 minutes of it to date.
Is
You
it
should
bad?
play more. You should play more.
Is it bad, or is it
it
just
will be on
boring?
my stream alphabetics in the M's.
No, haven't heard much bad about it. It's
It's
not
actually a
nec-
good game.
It's relatively good. I could never finish it though.
Why?
Well, I have this bad habit that if the game breaks or if something terrible happens that's irreversible, late into the game, I just give up on the game and move on to the next one. Right before the library,
Okay.
when you're stuck outside for an extended period of time,
Yeah.
it auto-saved me in a place where there were no air filters,
Okay.
and I only had about 30 seconds left on my last air filter,
Huh.
and it overrid my last save as well. So, and the only other save I had was about maybe about 3 hours into the game, and I just got frustrated and said, "Nope, fuck it." So, I have not seen past the library.
Speaking
So I
of
would-
bad games,
I would be interested in watching that.
did you know that the Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is actually getting a patch? I was
Okay.
actually extremely surprised that they didn't want to just bury this game into the depths of time and not try to fix it.
What's wrong with
That's
Sonic Boom?
very
As
interesting.
far as I know, I don't think there's anything mechanically wrong with Sonic Boom, at least majorly. I thought it was mostly just character stuff.
What's
Google
wrong with
the
Sonic Boom,
Infinite-
Sylphie, is that Sonic fans are the most picky motherfuckers on the planet.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
So an infinite jump glitch is acceptable?
Sure. Random
See?
glitches are not that bad.
Seeing the test levels, having lighting problems,
Oh
Having
dear, random.
pop up that was reminiscent of the N64
And
And
on a system that's technically more powerful than a Sega Genesis.
you're not selling us on this being that broken, because we know what an actual broken Sonic game is.
Let's just say there's been points that have been known that you can fall through the floor, fall through the walls, things won't load properly, especially when you're on speed sections, the frame rate will drop to frickin' 5.
Okay, so they're fixing it apparently, because they actually wanted to work. Because,
I know, but-
they actually have a development effort this time, instead of ramming something out for whatever.
Here's the kicker though, this patch they released made more problems.
Yes, that frequently happens. I don't see...
And they had to
having-
Bro,
release
you're
how
acting
many
like you're
patches for
talking to people
Skyrim?
who have never played a video game before.
And you're acting... Basically, you're acting like people who have never seen
You gotta remember, Phil,
Bethesda
we're PC
patching...
gamers mostly. We're not console gamers that are like, it's never gonna be fixed.
I was just surprised. I thought the big red button would want to just leave this where it lies and try something new. Something far, far away from this.
Why
You
would
have
you
to figure,
assist?
if Sonic
It's their first
06
game.
had been released around now, they would have done the same. They would have
Yeah, I'm
tried to
sure.
patch it.
And the thing is that all Sonic 2006 needed was some patching to fix the dumb shit.
Exactly.
Well, now,
Well,
that would
besides
still...
the plot.
Well, I was going to mention that, but not many people play Sonic games for the for the massively engrossing plot. So people could have gotten past the hilarious plot.
True, there however there were some design problems that were just pretty bad. Some things that couldn't really be fixed with a patch.
Yeah, his arms were blue.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Ruined
I'm back at 06. I'm at 06 now. Talking about 06.
Okay.
In which there were some things that were just inherently stupid ideas to begin with. Like fallen molten rocks in a dark environment that you can't possibly dodge. or that fucking ball puzzle.
The ball puzzle did eventually work if you spent like 20 minutes or half an hour fucking with it. It would eventually function.
Yes, yeah, some people have
I'm gonna
spent
drop
more than
out of
2
the call,
hours.
guys. I hear yelling and screaming again.
Night, Sophie.
So I'm gonna drop out.
Good night,
Bye.
Sophie.
Night.
Some
Later.
people have actually clocked in a time frame of 2 hours at that thing. Because it's just that finicky. It's
Alright,
what
I
I
have-
call a brick wall.
I have no experience with 06
It's basically
beyond
just a dumb physics puzzle.
people on the internet saying avoid this game forever, so I'm not exactly sure what this ball puzzle
Oh,
is, but
I
I
played
imagine
it.
it's bad then.
I played
My only experience with Sonic 06 was seeing Game Grumps try to get through it and then fail when John left, but yeah.
I own it, and I've played it, and I beat it.
So stream it for us and 100% it on stream.
Yay!
No.
Yes! Do it!
Hey,
Besides,
do
I
it.
don't have a streaming software that can take care of an Xbox 360.
I was gonna say he probably doesn't have anything to be able to stream
Capture
it.
card isn't really that expensive.
For that matter, I don't
Or-
want to 100% that game. The S ranks in there are either ungodly easy or how do you actually do this difficult?
That's why it would be hilarious watching.
yeah.
Exactly.
Frustration.
Yes.
It'd be hilarious to us. It wouldn't
Yes.
be to Squirrel.
I said hilarious watching.
Indeed, it would be hilarious watching me try to get the S rank on the last story, which has things that will instantly pop out of nowhere and kill you in one hit.
I will actually say that I have seen a complete LP of the game, so I do actually know. Not 100%ing LP, but I have seen a full LP of the entire game, so I do know the last level is a giant pain in the ass.
Did you watch the? Which one did you watch? Did you watch Kung Fu Jesus' Let's Play?
I thought, well, it was Poke Captain, but yes.
Yeah, Poke. That's what I meant.
I particularly like the fact that they did absolutely steal the music from what boss was it in Mega Man?
Mm-hmm.
Which boss was it? Damn it.
I think it was the Cerberus boss.
No. I mean, which boss was it in Mega Man that they took it from?
I have no idea what the song sounds like, so I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I
Now,
don't know that.
if there's one
Sonic
thing I
boss
will
either.
if there's one thing I will definitely say though, is that the soundtrack of that game is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Which one?
That's,
06.
Yeah, that's pretty much the one redeeming quality most people say. But then
It's seriously,
but then there's flame wars on the internet about like such a great soundtrack was wasted on this game.
I don't really think of it that way. The way I think of it is, this is what Sega wanted to show, but they didn't show it. I don't think they had enough time. I don't think they would feasibly have enough time to have actually
Flashman! That's who it was.
Oh, hey, the Grumps actually beat Sonic Boom.
I know.
See, it's not that broken if they can beat it.
Yeah. Sonic Boom is nowhere near as broken as 06.
I guess if you were to call its biggest flaw is that it's just boring.
Oh no, it's not exactly like every other Sonic game that I wanted
No.
to be like.
I mean, in terms of just flat out gameplay, it's boring. Everything you do means absolutely nothing.
Which makes it different from other Sonic games.
And you just wander, and you just wander doing it. We're now back at Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wander and just do nothing.
Which makes it different from other Sonic games, I guess.
You help people, it gives you power-ups that do nothing.
Uh-huh. Sure they do. They clearly have to, at least in theory, do something.
They do, in theory. they're supposed to be doing things, but they're so minute that they might as well not do anything.
But then they are doing something, it's just they're not doing as much as people want them to do.
Would you seriously count something like you get, like, 10 more rings in your ring roster to be that big of an upgrade?
It's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Especially considering that you can
What do you
die
want?
infinitely.
You want it to make you invincible and touch
Well,
enemies?
You
to kill
pretty
them?
much are invincible technically. I mean, you can't lose. You
Yeah,
die,
wasn't-
you respawn immediately back in the same position in which
Wasn't somebody
all health and damage that you've done is still there.
not too long ago already?
We never streamed Captain N. We read a few of the comics, but
Yeah, well, no, somebody streamed like a
you know,
one
most
episode of
games
Captain
are
N.
actually like that today, Squirrel, and I think it's better for it. Where you lose, it doesn't put you back to the beginning of the level or starting over from the beginning. You know,
or at least a checkpoint. There are
more
actually,
and more aren't doing that anymore.
There
I mean,
actually,
let's take Final Fantasy 13, 2, and Final Fantasy 13. I think that was probably one of the best things they did for the series as a whole in those games. That if you lose a battle, restarting puts you right before you got into that battle, not back at your last save that you could have neglected to do because you were going through something so tediously easy that you're now set 3 hours behind.
Yeah, and although technically you could argue that that basically just means that every battle is a checkpoint.
Essentially, yeah. Not a hard checkpoint. You
Right,
turn
right.
your game off, you're still screwed there, but...
Right, but still, it's a checkpoint in terms of level progression.
the confusing bit that I have though is that this game actually has checkpoints, like the actual ding,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they don't do anything.
Huh?
They're completely pointless. Because you start off exactly at where you were when you died.
So I guess
With
so
all
it's
of the
like-
enemy's health already just as depleted as when you fell over.
Okay.
So imagine that. Doesn't that kind of seem a little bit
Do you continue
broken?
there when you load a save or anything?
At the checkpoint marker?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you start right where you were.
When you load a save.
Oh, when you load a save, I think you might actually show up at those checkpoints.
Well,
I don't
then
know.
the
I've never
checkpoints
seen
do
anyone
that,
load
maybe.
them.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone do it.
Okay. Maybe that's what they're for.
Exactly.
If you need to take a break
Why
from the
don't you
game
try
rather
it?
than just when you die,
Yeah.
you'll start from there. Maybe that's what they're for.
Alright.
Squirrel, why don't you try it
Yeah.
and tell us what it does?
Basically, these seem to be the complaints of some... You really do sound like Sonic fans, that we make fun of, because you just sound like, oh, it's different! It's not what I wanted!
It's not really that it's different. It's just that there's not enough effort in it to really be as big of a reboot as they wanted it to be. This was supposed to be a reboot. You can smell it in the air that this was supposed to be a reboot, but nothing was established. It was already pretty much thrown at you as if you already knew.
Okay.
I don't know. It just I
So,
want them to have a game
it's
that they
different.
enjoy, but when I hear some of the fans go off about the nuances in these games, it just makes me wonder, what the hell do they actually want?
They want
talk-
something to capture
No,
the...
listen, they talk about, the nostalgic feeling, and they talk about wanting new things, and it just gets kind of a mishmash to where
You can't have new...
you don't know what they want. You
That's
don't know
the-
what they expect in a game.
What they want is they want a game that makes them feel like they were 12 playing the thing for the first time again, and you cannot get that
No,
again.
You cannot get that again.
Then don't ask for that. Instead, allow them to just actually try and make new shit and try and make shit better.
Well, here's the thing.
And
For the
there's
longest
also
Fans
time,
the
throw
danger.
together games that they think, oh, this is what it should be. It's basically just ROM hacks of the old stuff.
Exactly.
There is the major factor that everybody wants a Sonic in 3D that has the feeling of speed and exploration of the original series, but you can't do that. It's just not possible.
Well, you kind of can.
I think-
Sonic Generations kind of managed it.
yeah.
Mhm.
Imagine that, except you actually have physics engines again. So you can
Ugh!
actually
Half of it
Ugh,
was
that would be
2D,
terrible,
though,
man.
So that's kind of iffy to say on that one.
Dude, don't
Yeah, the
be
problem
bringing
is you
physics
throw
engines.
that amount of speed at just about any physics engine, you're going to break things.
It's like, because the biggest thing that the first game was and the second game were known for is that you could really use those physics to your best advantage. Yes, there were some important parts where the game would flat out kick your ass if you didn't know exactly what you do.
God damn it, Sophie! I was just wondering, what the hell is Candace laughing at? I look at the chat.
That would be the best.
No, that would just turn everybody into a flinging ragdoll.
That's what you would get if you put a physics engine into Sonic. You
That would turn
cannot
everyone
do
into a
physics
flipping
engine
ragdoll.
at those sorts of speeds in 3D and actually have it work.
Friggin' Robotnik flying off into the sun because he clipped into Sonic's leg or something.
I want to see them do that, but I don't think it would make a good
all I'm
game.
thinking of now is Sash with his little mod thing to create like thousands of cheeses at once. Just the same thing with the rings going on.
Rings just clipping all over and
That wasn't even a mod. That was
vibrating rapidly indoors and everything.
That wasn't even a mod, by the way. That was literally just the console of the game.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, you can spawn things with console command in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's one thing that people will use as kind of a makeshift benchmarking tool. See it, Purple. But yeah, that's kind of a makeshift benchmarking tool to see how many, cabbages you can spawn or something without your game crashing.
Yep.
I saw
Also,
one.
I like
the guy
how
must have
Valve
had
has been
an
streaming-
amazing machine, but he spawned several hundred, maybe even a few thousand cabbages on a mountainside. Just utterly decimated the village below. Utterly decimated the village below with how many, people were ragdolling from the cabbages falling over them.
Well, it's not like that was
What?
the first
I'm trying
Elder
to remember
Scrolls game that they did it in, though. They did that in 4 too.
Yeah.
Damn it! What thing had a cabbage guy who was constantly going, "My cabbages"?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes, that's what the one. Yes.
He also in Korra actually got his own little
Cabbage Corporation. Well, his descendants, or
I never actually watched very far in Korra. I've been meaning to, but
I had the first season streamed. I haven't picked up any of the later ones yet.
I was starting to watch along with that, but But the only one that I was there for were the first 4 episodes, which were the ones I already watched.
Yeah.
So
let's just say this much.
I like how Bell has just been streaming black screen all this time, so we've become even more of a podcast than we already were.
maybe that's what we should do. We should start just doing random podcasts of things.
We already do!
It's what we pretty much do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we occasionally have video or, images is more incidental than anything else.
I guess
we're kind of more like the Amazing Atheist then.
Okay, so I want at least a
not
couple
all
people to be hanging around when I start this Texas Hold'em, because I do not want to be commenting on this myself.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll be up for a while anyway.
So it's finished
Because I
downloading,
was
so
down.
while I eat, I'm going
I'll
to
be
start playing
actually exiting the call because I already streamed that game tonight, and I don't want to experience any more of it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on! But now you can make fun of it with other people!
You could hear the guy again be like, "Look,
Actually,
hey,
that
dude."
is a good point. I will have the stream on mute, so I won't be able to hear it, so I will stick
Exactly.
around.
You don't have to hear it a second time.
Trust me, Ken, just pop the stream open so that you can watch it, because...
No,
you
no, no,
need-
Sylphie. Even better. Imagine Sonic with the same plot as Ride to Hell.
With nuclear bomb and everything. Because that was the... You saw that plot, right, Val?
Something else.
I was just going to say, because you need to see these visuals.
But you did see that plot, right, Fowl?
Yeah.
Because yes, let us send this nuclear bomb into the middle of a lake in the middle of America. That will totally not fuck things up. Totally.
Okay, what? So what game is this? Says a poker game? It's
This is Telltale Texas Hold'em Poker. It is the very
Telltale.
first game Texas, the very first game Texas made. The very first game
Woohoo! Yeah!
Telltale Games made.
Okay.
We know them now as the amazing and awesome adventure game company. This is how they got their start.
okay.
Yeah, doing things like the Walking Dead adventure games and Tales from the Borderlands and
The Sam and Max games, the Strong Bad games.
Sam and Max is what I know them for because that's like one of the most awesome game series ever.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Strong
definitely.
Bad's games for awesome people.
There we go.
Yep,
Night,
cool games
folks.
for attractive people.
Cool games for attractive people, yeah.
Never played those games, and in
Yeah,
fact,
just-
never
just
really got
remember.
into Strong Bad at all.
But you should play them if you want to be attractive.
Okay,
Sophie,
Sonic characters with the plot of Ride to Hell, the controls of Daikatana 64, and the engine of Ghost Simulator MMO.
Seriously, Sophie, why are you trying to make something like? Why are you trying to make an abomination?
That would be the best game.
It would be funny and a joke, but
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
turn
so-
off enable
Featuring guest
tutorial.
characters by Chris Chan.
What's that about tutorial?
Turn off enable tutorial. There's nothing interesting
Yeah, it
there.
definitely enables subtitles so that we can make fun of what they're saying without actually hearing them.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to be hearing the magical voices?
Well, I don't want to hear an echo of all of us.
Yeah,
with that,
And then
I'm
it prompts you
like
to enable
that.
tutorial help again.
night, folks.
Oh, you're night.
Good night, Square.
Night
Yeah.
Squirrel.
Night
Good
Squirrel.
night.
Okay, no.
Welcome to the Telltale Texas Hold'em Tournament.
Oh boy.
Let's meet our players. From
See
Las
those
Vegas,
faces?
Nevada, Ted, Theodore
Wait
Dudebro.
until they open their mouths.
From Atlanta, Georgia, Harry Winehead.
Thank you.
From New York, Boris
Dude,
Krinkle.
bro, with his
Yeah.
banana lips there.
Oh man.
From Bowling Green,
Holy
Kentucky,
shit, White.
Grandma Shaky.
Yay!
And finally,
You know,
Oh, God,
the
Grandma's
stranger
mouth.
known only as the player.
Really reminds me of Rapple Genius, you know?
Goddamn, the
$1 and
mouth on
$200
that,
line.
grandma. Holy shit.
There's only one word for these cards. Elaine.
The grumpy guy
All
really
right,
looks the
I'll
most
call.
normal, but... Oh, God.
Grandma. Let's see. Holy shit.
Well, I'd like to see the flop, but not with this card pollution.
I'm checking, which is perfectly normal for a man of my stature. Mom always taught me there's no shame in checking.
Expressions.
I'm betting first, and no one will stand in my way.
They all have potato heads.
I'm pondering calling this to see if I get an 8.
Yeah.
Because I got literally only one
See
card.
low
with-
straight there?
Yep. Yeah, I got 6, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Well, this is not that big of a raise.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call.
I fold.
Trust me, they
This doesn't
basically
make me
never
any less
raise
of a man.
large
No, it
amounts.
doesn't, Pumpkin.
Oh yeah, they nickel and dime you in this game.
That's fine.
Unless they
I'm
think
betting.
they got something, then they're like, BAM! They don't know how to bluff.
Yeah, I'll call it
Bluffing,
again.
bluffing wasn't programmed in until 2006.
Okay,
Ah!
I'll check.
Did you get your
No, I
wish?
actually played.
Yeah, I did.
a-
I got an 8.
All right.
I played a game of.
Actually, that can. I just
Like
realized that means I have
poker or
2 straights, depending on whether you do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, you'd go for the 9
course.
because that's the higher
Of
straight.
Of course.
So if I actually played a game of poker against a few like some
It's yours.
like with other people once where
The player wins the
I actually
pot.
did on the
Okay, I
very
won.
first hand put all in, everybody else put all in, and I won. So I won. I won in the very first hand.
That's always fun. Be like, all right, game over. Can you imagine that happening at like
I'll
the World
call.
Poker Tournaments, and they're just like, well, fuck.
That would be fun.
What are we
What are
gonna
our
do with the next
sponsors
5
gonna
hours
do to
of
us?
TV time?
All right,
Sorry?
I'll fold.
Fern?
I'm
Just
calling.
saying, just what are we gonna do with the next 5 hours of
I'll check.
airtime?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just play Jack Link's
Check.
commercials for the rest of the night.
Oh, I'll check.
And pair of twos. Check.
All right, I'll check.
Got a twos.
I'll check.
Yeah, I
Alright,
found
I'll
that
bet.
one good way against computer opponents to get them to put in a little bit more when you have a decent hand is rather than raise it by any decent amount, just do the minimum bet.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you bluffing? He didn't have shit."
Yeah, I'm just gonna fold on this one. I'm not gonna risk a pair of twos on this.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
I'll call.
I'd definitely fold on this one.
All right.
Come on, a pair of
I'll
twos is
call.
better than a pair of nothing.
You know, I'm actually
I'm
now
gonna check
curious.
'cause
I
I'm
know
Plus,
that
you also have an
lure
8
ya.
kicker, which is
Check this
I guess
out.
it's not good.
To check.
Sure,
Sorry,
this
Grant,
is
go ahead.
too easy.
that's alright. Alright. I know
Boris has
that
high card.
Poker Night,
Oh,
Poker Night
man.
2 both have
Ted has a high
big
card.
old lists of like every single
You're a
tell
joke.
that every character
Oh,
has
the
for
joke's on you,
their
Boris.
cards.
How so?
I don't know.
or what
I
they
just wanted to say
what they,
the joke's
what
on
their
you.
expressions are.
Grandma
I
has a
wonder
pair.
if the same thing
What?
exists for this
Grandma
game.
wins the pot.
Yeah,
Thank you
so
for
it's
losing
big,
that
I
hand.
don't think there was any way you would have won this, because you wouldn't have had anything else but a pair of two.
Yeah, exactly.
Grandma has...
Grandma had a pair of nines, so yeah.
Everybody else is bluffing with the high cards.
I shall call.
Yeah, so that wouldn't have
I'll
done any good.
play.
Heck, dude, I'll raise it.
Think I'll fold.
Grandma's the big blind. That's why she has the glasses.
Raised to
And
400.
even that is
I'll
funnier than
call it.
most of the
I'll
jokes
call.
that are actually in this.
I fold.
What? The thing you're just talking about Grandma being blind?
Pair
All
of
right.
kings.
I'll check.
The level of
I'll bet a little bit.
humor
I
with
shall
about
call.
20 air quotes in this game
Early
is
reaction to that
just-
flop. It was lame.
It's dumbfounding. It will leave you speechless.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
wait
even
till they
really
get to a
reading the-
conversation where they're just like,
I'm calling.
I'm not
Comment,
even really
comment,
reading
comment.
the subtitles right now. I'm just kind of still admiring the
Sure, I'll see more.
amazing character
The
models.
player has a pair.
"Oh yeah."
Harry has a pair. The player wins the pot.
Got a pair of kings still.
Theodore, you remind me of my third husband.
See, they
Isn't he
do have a
dead?
good tendency to
Well,
call if you
that
do
is
minimum
his
bets.
best quality.
And a nine.
Oh,
I'll
hilarious
pair of
joke.
kings.
Oh,
All right, I'll fold.
Let me zoom in so I can read the hilarious
Oh,
joke
man.
here.
I would
You
never
remind
waste
me of my third
precious
husband.
chips on these cards.
Isn't he dead?
You are all
Well,
my
that is his best
children.
quality.
You're demented, lady.
Oh.
Is that a stream echo?
Huh?
I'm joking that you are sound exactly like the actors.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
You are like a checking expert, bro.
You're really good at imitating them. Goddamn.
I didn't even have them open. I was just guessing.
Oh, great check,
I would
dude.
never.
All right, I'll bet.
These chips are all my children. Granny,
She's
I think
like
you
a
go
crazy
need to see-
cat lady, except
I
with
think
chips.
you go need to see a
Instead of
doctor
cats.
I'll check too.
to check out that psychosis of
sweetie.
yours.
Wow, you're really good at checking, dude. Check, 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 check.
The player has high
And
card.
it seems like Harry is
Dude,
the one
what were
who
you thinking standing with that?
is the
Ted has a
responder
pair.
more than
Ted
anyone
wins the
else.
pot.
Give me some
Like
money.
Granny will talk to Harry, Dude Bro will talk to Harry.
So you got literally nothing. You still.
Because
I gotta
it's
beat up
costing me
different
literally
guys
nothing.
around here.
Right here. So we got
Okay, I'll fold.
Theodore's the mustache, right?
All right, I'll call.
I know, Harry's the mustache, Theodore's Dude Bro.
Okay,
And I think
I'll
Dude
check.
Bro, like,
Okay, Boris
It-
is angry.
Well, everyone has a pair
Grandma
of
is
kings.
Grandma. Very
Check.
original name for her.
I'll check
They
too.
were all introduced with full names at the start of it. That's why I was trying to get
Check.
the intro
Good.
to play again, but
Check.
I'm
of course I had it
betting.
muted and the announcer's words are never subtitled.
All right, I'll call.
Alright, pair of kings.
2
Good.
kings on there.
And none of them have
I
a
shall
king, otherwise
check.
they'd be betting.
It's unanimous. I check
Did
too.
you catch any of their
Harry
full
has a
names
pair.
on that intro
Grandma
ballot?
has 2 pair.
Oh no!
Grandma wins the pot.
When it comes to poker, I'm quite a beast.
Oh God,
You have
these
to keep
voices.
kicker, though.
And no, I know
$200
what happens when
blinds.
you are the person doing poker, Silpy. I have
folding.
seen that.
Okay, well,
Okay,
she had 2
I'll
pair,
call.
whatever.
All right, I'll raise.
Bell,
See
did
your
you
cards
catch
for a
any-
brief moment, and you're
Is
like,
that
oh,
all?
wait, motherfucker!
Sure, I'll call.
And it turns out you had
Call.
Pokemon cards instead.
Okay, nope. Whatever they have, they can fight it out.
This is
And
the moment
did you
you've
catch
all
any
been
of their
waiting
full
for.
names during that
I'm all in.
intro
wow.
ballot?
What?
Well, I got Jack Squad on the flop.
Did you catch
there should
any
totally
of their
be a
full
band
names
called
during
Jack
the brief
Squad on the
intro,
Flop.
Velda?
They could have songs like Pocket Rockets and I Died on
God,
the River
this-
and She Flushed My Straight
this
Right
must
Down
be
the
funny.
Drain.
Yeah, well, I
Apparently so.
All right, I'll fold.
Okay.
I guess that would make me the winner.
Yeah, whatever he
Hey
had was
there,
presumably
Harry. Are you married?
Yes,
God,
Grandma.
those mouth
I'm
flapping.
quite married.
Oh, so you say. All right, I'll play.
And Granny is.
Artie Flopshark,
Yeah, damn.
my poker
Kinda wanna see
yogi,
what he had.
if you will, once said.
Harry does have
Never
the most
climb in a
natural
pot that's
mouth
too
movement,
full.
if only
Yeah,
because
your
half
poker
of his mouth
yogi
is
is in
covered by
dire
the
need of a
mustache.
brain transplant.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Yes,
raise.
Grandma, I'm quite married.
Yeah, call.
Call.
King Jack, not bad.
Might as well just call.
Yeah.
I'm betting.
I'm gonna switch and put this
That
on the
flop
other
was,
computer.
in a word,
Maybe it
lame.
will be less far
I can call
behind.
that.
You only just got the King and Jack on my screen.
And no.
Jack.
I'll bet.
Of course, I'm just now
Okay,
realizing
I'll
that
call.
I did have Steam downloads
Yeah,
going
okay,
for like
I'll
the last half hour.
Well,
Take
yeah,
it.
that helps
I
everything.
forgot that those were.
Watch as we
Chicken.
all had Steam
Pansy-
downloads going.
pansy
That's why
chicken.
Hitbox is messing up so much.
I don't have anything downloading.
Okay.
If I had anything downloading, even during the regular stream, it would probably.
I'm
7, 8,
in.
9. There's a straight, almost a straight.
I'm out.
On the table.
If anybody
play.
has a 6, they'll be very happy right now.
Or a Jack.
Think I'll check.
And
Gotta
the
go
first
for
thing I
the gold,
realized
man.
was actually
Now that's panache.
In
Say again?
honor of my
Did Phil have
first
a Jack by
husband,
hand?
I'll raise the
King
exact
Jack.
amount he spent on fried
he did,
chicken
King
every
Jack.
month.
Rock on,
You
dude!
threw it all away. It could have been somebody.
Yeah, nope.
I'll call. I want to see how this plays
so I'm
out.
really looking forward to when we get to that particular movie.
Let's rock
Which
and
one?
roll!
Streetcar Named Desire, right?
Well, somebody has
Yep,
something
at
big.
the waterfront.
More money. Don't those
Yeah, right-
words
right
just
actor
warm
on
your
movie.
heart?
Oh, yeah, man!
I will call.
Yeah. fuck
These
that.
guys must have something.
Theodore
Or they're
Dubrov's gonna
bluffing.
raise. Theodore Dubrov's gonna raise! Oh!
Someone's
Yeah,
not
I
afraid to
realized that
spend a
being
little of the
switching
old
to other
moolah.
computer,
Okay, I'm
Uh,
all
the-
in.
screen,
Oh,
the
yeah!
screen is now
All
bigger,
in, baby!
larger monitor.
I shall
Good. Bit
fold.
of a down trade.
I'll go all in.
Theodore Dudebro. That's
Okay.
his actual name.
Come on now. Ah,
Ted has 3 of a kind.
Oh, geez.
And
Grandma
now
has 2
Dubrow is
pair.
playing
Ted
like
wins the
Sylvie.
pot.
Sorry, dudes, but I had the cards that time.
Oh, right.
Grandma has
all
been
in.
eliminated.
I haven't been this sad since my first husband
Okay,
died.
this will be
Without
interesting.
putting the
Well,
toilet
too
seat
bad.
down.
It was a pleasure taking your money.
3 of a kind.
Yep, I just stayed out of that one.
All right.
So
I'll play.
long, Grandma.
I'm calling.
Wow, what a
Check.
joke.
I haven't been this sad since my third husband died without putting the toilet seat down.
Okay, I'll
That
bet.
is such a stupid.
I
Joke.
fold.
I
Cool.
think this game must have been made by like only 2 or 3 people.
I'll pop open the.
I tend to play very cautiously.
Okay, I'll bet.
I'll pop it open and see if there is a credits
Call.
thing in the options menu or anything.
Yeah. See, I tend to play aggressively.
I'll bet.
Slightly cautious, but
Whoa.
I like to bully people in poker.
Fantastic!
Actually, 10.
Which is why I
You're all
really
going
love when I'm a
down.
chip leader.
Oh,
It's easy to
look at
bully
Big
people.
Boris
Yeah.
with the trash
I only
talking.
really tend to
Cool.
play like be aggressive if I'm
I'm raising.
trying to get a particularly good
All
bluff
right.
in. But
I'll call.
And
Yeah,
there's one
call.
of those anime one-frame fallover moments.
Okay, I'll
The credits are not in the options. They're in the main menu.
Check.
Okay, I'll
I'll-
check.
I'll check.
Check, please.
Okay,
Very
I'll
large
check.
team involved, huh?
Okay. I'll
Sound
check.
design is one person. Voice
Check.
engineering is 2
Fine.
people. Public relations is 1 person. Marketing
Check.
consultant 1 person.
Check.
Voice actors 1.
Hey, how much you want to bet? I'll be the first to bet. Oh, I win.
Five.
Theodore
Because I'm betting right
Dubrow
now.
as himself.
Okay.
so there's an actual person.
I'll call.
I don't believe that.
Doubtful.
Fold.
Even though it says credits, doesn't mean that every single thing in it is true. But they did
The
actually
player
get
has
a
a pair.
different person to voice act each
Harry
of the
has a
different
pair.
characters.
The player wins the pot.
So you have Boris Crinkle, Grandma Shaky, Harry Winehead, and Theodore Dudebro.
Yep.
$300 and
And
$600
won that
blinds.
one.
Okay.
And
Telltale
the
Texas
special-
Hold'em. Let's see if we have official credits here. On
The
IMDb.
special thanks to section has more names in it
Outrageous.
than the list of people who programmed the
No
game.
way, Jose. That's right, Jose. I said no.
Sorry, what was that? Who had
They have more
people
special
programs?
thanks than the actual crew.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Wow.
10 people.
really.
10 people programmed the game.
All right. I'll play.
That sounds about right for what this
I've
quality
got
is.
great cards. I recommend you all
And one
fold
of
right
them
now.
is a person named Sir Rat.
I'll call.
Maybe there is a connection to Rat Boy.
Oh,
Rap play.
Rat Boy
I'll
Genius,
bet.
the guy. Have you seen the potato knishes? And
Should I raise?
Only
Why, yes,
just
Harry.
potato conditions
Yes,
amount
you should.
Because it was
This is
When-
looking like a war, and I don't
Yeah,
want any
Zeta
part of
still
it.
had the YouTube render.
Party on, dude. I'm all in.
What in the fuck?
Christmas. I'll go all in.
And now all of a sudden they're just all going all in.
It's all on the line now. Oh, lame.
Gotta get that potato
Please, 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 please. Oh, lame. Come on, baby. Oh,
Still can't believe
Harry
somebody
has
made
a full
potato
house.
finish game on
whoa.
GameStop.
I can't believe you had that.
Ted has
Wait,
a pair.
seriously?
Harry wins
Yeah,
the pot.
they made a
Lady
hard
Luck has
game for
smiled
potato
upon this
knishes.
bald
He
head
went
of
all
mine.
in with a pair. Actually, he went all in with nothing.
Theo went in with nothing. Harry went in with a pair. At least now it's
Yeah.
a 2 pair, and Theodore is pretty
We have
much
a kind.
I'll play.
Full house,
house.
actually. Never mind. Yeah.
All right. I'll call.
Theo just got
So
wrecked.
long, dude, bro.
I'm raising.
It's like total
Okay, I'll
bummer.
call.
He has got wrecked.
Yeah, fold.
Okay, I'll call.
Ladies and gentlemen of the crowd, I'm all in.
Excuse me?
What?
Hold.
Nope.
I don't plan on losing any more hands.
Watch 3 more hearts come up.
Well, there's only 2 more cards.
No, I
I'll call.
said that before I saw the
The flop. Yeah.
Call.
Was because stream delay.
I'll check. Anyone got a problem with that? Yeah, okay.
What's a poker game without the occasional bet?
There's a few shooting
whole lot of
ranges out by
checks?
the airport.
Oh, dude, I like
usually
checkmates.
just off in the
Who
desert.
forgot to bring it? Grandma!
I'm calling.
And I know there's a few indoor ranges.
Okay, I'll call.
But I believe they all charge, the ones that I know of anyway.
I shall bet.
Sure, I'll play with you.
Yeah, already.
Oh, dude, I love Chex Mix.
No, I'm not going to try and stick it out with
Call.
a pair of twos.
No, to hell with that.
I'll call.
I shall check.
I would have gotten two
Check.
pairs with that one, I think.
I'll check too.
Yeah.
Harry has a pair.
Oh, great.
Boris has high card. Ted has a high card. Harry wins the pot.
I would have won
There's
that
no
pot had I
denying
stayed
my
in.
poker prowess.
Oh well.
Hey, Boris, what kind of music you like, dude?
I don't.
You don't like music?
I don't like you.
Yeah, it's,
I'll raise.
Right. Fold.
And Harry going in with
All
jack shit.
all of them going with jack shit.
I guess he
I'll
was
raise
hoping
you
for a
right back.
straight, but didn't hit it.
Oh, that's not right, dude.
King Jack,
I'm
not bad.
so calling right now. Sure, I'll bet. I've got nothing better to do.
I shall call.
They're going in heavy.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Watch
Okay,
you
I'll
get
bet.
King Jack on the flop.
I'll call.
Or King.
Well, you hit the
Yeah.
Jack.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll fold.
So,
And then you just
Oh,
randomly
yeah.
fold.
The Ted Express is back on track.
Harry
So you didn't even
backs.
get to see the.
$500 and $1,000 blinds.
I'll call.
Fold.
Oh, I'm raising.
If anybody has 6.
Okay. I'll call.
Whatever. that's-
Harry was probably going for a straight and
This
didn't
is taking
hit it.
too long.
Decided to get out.
I'm betting.
5-9 suited.
How to describe that flop? Oh, I know. Lame.
Fine, call. Whatever.
So is Harry.
I'm betting.
Fine, whatever.
3 spades.
All in, motherfucker.
You probably saw this coming. I'll bet.
Sure, fine, whatever. I don't care.
The player has a pair. Harry has 2 pair. Harry wins the pot.
Don't think of it as
Pretty much how I felt after
Hey,
this
Boris,
much time playing
what's your
it.
favorite TV
Yep.
show, dude?
Sesame Street. The Sopranos.
2
I'll
pair.
call.
No, wait. No, not 2 pair.
All right, I'll play.
I'd go all in and just be like, try to fake him out.
So that's what I was saying. Going for bluff.
Whoa, it's on now.
Especially when I didn't
I
care
fold.
about finishing the game.
Don't think
And
I'll
wow,
call you?
that joke.
I'm
What's
calling.
your favorite TV show? Sesame
Let's
Street.
do it.
The Sopranos.
I'm all in. Chew on that.
Flying chihuahuas, dude. The voices in my head are telling me to fold, dude.
This is probably the first time I've ever
You went
agreed
all
with
in.
someone's head voices.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. I need this. What?
Fuck
The
you,
player
Boris.
has 2 pair. Boris has a pair. The player wins the pot.
Okay, I'll call.
Oh, yeah. Doubling up.
You know,
I'm
you're winning,
calling.
And you won.
All right. I'll check.
Well, double top. Boris is still in it, right?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
Call.
I'll call.
That was one of the things that really upset me about the Final Fantasy 13 poker game that they added. If you went all in
I'll check.
against somebody who had
Check.
less ships than you, and you lost, they didn't simply double up, they took all your chips.
I guess it's a way to prevent people from just buying pots as easily.
It's like, Japan, do you play poker at all?
But I think there are some variant rules that do that.
It just makes no sense.
Anyway, so I will...
Should bump the bet up.
Yeah.
Rock on, dude!
Ah, fold.
All in.
Hey, Krunk.
Yeah, somebody who has a queen in their hand is probably
Yeah,
thinking,
fold.
yeah, I got this.
Oh, great. Give me a card I can use.
Sasha Ball is playing Spelunky.
Yes.
The player has 2 pair.
And Boris actually
Boris
won
has
it.
2 pair. Boris wins the pot.
Really?
It's gonna be flat out domination
Yeah,
from
he
now
get
on.
the last card gave him a 2-pair.
Higher than yours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them sixes.
I fold.
Well, he didn't win much. He was barely in it.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, check.
Puts him about even.
I'll check.
Okay, I'll check.
I don't like how they don't show their standing totals at the moment.
I'm gonna give the crowd what they
Yeah,
want.
that's kind of annoying.
All in.
Ooh.
Free chalupas, dude!
Can you,
Yeah, you can hit the totals
fold.
button at any time for that.
Yeah.
Still would
easier if you
be...
could just, like, roll over the chips and it'd pop up.
I am
Yeah.
going to fold on this one because I don't...
In the later...
I'm good. I'm
You know,
good.
in Poker Night and Poker Night 2, it was just always there, displayed.
I could have potentially gotten a flush, but I didn't want to
I'll
risk
play.
Let's see if you would have.
All
it.
right.
We won't find out because
I'll
everyone else
call.
had folded.
Yeah,
Damn.
call.
Yeah, I really want to know whether I would have, but oh well.
Yeah.
Waiting
for
for the
all you
Steam
know,
message to
Boris
go
had
the fuck away so that I can see what the fuck I have!
You could always just put your status to offline and they won't pop up.
I could, but whatever. Fold.
Perhaps you were expecting this? I'm all in.
There is an option
jeez.
somewhere.
Going all in.
Wow.
What in the fuck do they have?
Can I sneak a peek at the next 2 cards before I decide? Huh, whatever. I fold.
Nope.
Or to throw away Queen Ace, but...
What?
Theo's
Hardy
probably
Flop Shark,
gotten
I need you now.
Flush with another spade.
Oh.
Or he's got a pair of jacks.
Lady Luck, I need you now.
There it is.
They went all in with
Oh.
literally nothing.
Oh, they were
Harry has a
bluffing each
pair.
other, huh?
Boris has a straight.
Yeah,
Boris
in the
wins
Steam
the pot.
settings,
Mama would be so.
view settings, friends, you can turn off friend
Boris has a
game
straight right
notifications.
there.
1 and
I
$2,000
know I can,
blinds.
but whatever.
7, 8, 9, 10 jack.
Right. I'll call.
I'm out.
See you, Harry. Oh, he's still in, but...
Check, please.
Well, that is a good thing to get dealt.
You never know.
Well, I just got... Well,
Okay.
you'll see when you see the
I'll
flop.
fold.
I fold. Did you just bluff me out of the pot?
What is it?
The player
5,
wins
6,
the
7.
pot.
Yeah, I had 3, 4,
was
5,
5,
6, 7.
So, Boris,
Exactly
you
that.
ever kill a man?
Yeah.
What?
Hopefully nobody
so I
has
killed
8,
a guy.
9 in
Is
their
that
hand.
such a crime?
Apparently not, because everyone folded.
Did you just bluff me out of the pot?
Okay.
No.
These cards
Yes,
are
totally bluffing.
L-A-M. Lame.
You didn't even spell lame right, lame brain.
Whatever, dude. I didn't major in spelling. But maybe I should have.
Gonna call.
I'm folding.
Check. I'm betting.
And I don't see anything worth staying in with. Not for betting another 2,700.
Dude, you know it was an awesome movie? Rounders. I love that
What
guy,
the fuck
Teddy
is this
KJB.
shit?
He was awesome. Oh, dude. You guys should call me Teddy KJB. 'Cause my name's Ted.
Yes, Ted. We know.
I don't respond to Ted anymore. The name's Teddy KJB.
Shut up, Ted.
A queen and a jack come up.
Jesus, that
I'm
is
in.
dialogue.
I'll raise.
All in.
Fuck it, call.
I'm folding.
I want this to be over.
I'm betting.
I actually do agree with Harry's dialogue there.
Call.
Ted should shut up.
I'll check.
Although so should
Okay,
Harry, and
I'll
so
check.
should Grandma, and so should Boris.
We all saw that check coming.
The player has high card.
I can't believe you stayed in with that.
Boris has a pair.
Although
Ted
I
has a
have-
pair.
Like,
There are multiple winners.
my session and
That's
Mel's
right.
session here,
That's right.
I've not really
Don't
seen
stop till you
Boris
get
say
enough.
much at all.
Hey, Harry. Okay.
That's probably a good thing.
Whatever. I just want this to be
I'm
over.
all in.
Oh.
Dude, bro.
Do I look like a sissy girl to you? Do I look like a sissy girl? I'll call.
Rock on, dude. I'm out of this train wreck waiting to happen.
Go ahead and just all in.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh,
You've only got.
Interesting.
I
give me
don't
one
care.
stinking good card.
Ah, you keep doubling up every time.
Are you watching over me now? I could use a good card. Great.
Come on. Oh.
The player has a pair.
What?
Funny how often
Harry
you
has a
ended
high
up with the
card.
same card
Boris
as
has a
another
pair.
player.
What?
Boris wins the pot.
You can give up now if you want, because I can't be beat.
The player has been eliminated.
You deserve
Finally.
to lose, you sap.
Probably would be yelling at the dealer at that point in real
That's
life.
the, okay. One more of these, and then
One
that's
and $200 blinds.
Cool.
I'll fold.
All right. I'll play.
Check.
Check.
Okay, I'll bet.
And of course,
Alright.
I already forget
Have a
what
call.
was almost interesting. That was said
I'm
by
hoping for a
Grandma.
diamond.
I'll bet.
Fold.
At this point, I will be
All
willing
right.
to call.
I'll call.
Check.
I'm betting.
Should I raise? Why, yes, Harry. Yes, you should.
I'll re-raise.
Now that's Panat. All right. What have you got?
Harry has 2 pair. Ted has 2 pair.
Mm,
Ted wins the pot.
Give me some money.
Excuse me.
These cards remind me of my second
Frosty.
husband. Absolutely
Does
worthless.
not.
these cards are atrocious. Nay, scandalous.
I'll play.
Okay, I'll check.
Okay, I'll check.
I'm a check. Checking machine.
I'll bet a little bit.
All right, I'll call.
How to describe that flop? Oh, I know. Lame.
Check.
Let's try to see if I can bet a little bit more and get them
Call.
to call, at least.
All right, I'll check. You better not have anything good. I'll call.
The player has a straight. Boris has 2 pair. The player wins the pot.
Fuck you, Boris.
Ted, I know you haven't said anything yet, but shut up.
Okay.
Yes, Boris, please keep telling him to shut up all the time.
I'm in.
I'm folding. Have fun without me.
We'll try, but I'm not sure we'll manage without your
that
rapier wit to keep us entertained.
Yeah, I'll tell you where you can put your rapier wit.
They knocked Boris out.
And which game is this, Sylphie? What are you talking about?
For I mean, check.
Sure, I'll bet. I've got nothing better to do.
Call.
Call.
I'll check.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen of the crowd, I'm all in.
Oh.
Flying chihuahuas, dude. Ah, folds.
I'll do
Yes,
it.
Selfie, please
It's
share
okay,
the
babies.
Catgirl
I'll
strip
get you back.
poker game with us.
I will fold this one.
Ah.
You should link us the name of that
Interesting.
game, Sylphie,
Come
because
on. Giving
that
a
is a
lady this
thing.
one moment of
Actually,
happiness
that
in
is
an
another thing you
otherwise
need to stream after
miserable
Monster
life.
Girl Quest.
Yeah, for research purposes, please link us the game.
Harry has a straight.
Actually, no, I think
Grandma
Sophie
has
should
a pair.
stream it after
Harry
Monster Girl
wins the
Quest.
pot.
Pure skill. Pure skill.
Well, at the rate he's been going through Monster Girl quests up to
So,
Maybe
Grandma,
several months
what do you
from
like to
now,
do when
at
you're not
least.
I
playing
will
Texas
probably
Hold'em?
be finished
I
restreaming
usually
through
just
Dragon
look
Ball.
after my winnings. Maybe sing them some songs.
I'm calling.
I'm calling.
Think I'll.
Awesome check, dude. Awesome.
I'm betting.
I'll call.
Oh yeah, baby. I'm all in.
Ooh.
Jeez.
No.
I supported this hand initially, but then I saw that flop and now I'm completely against it.
A flip-flopper? You just lost my vote.
All right, I'll fold.
Awesome.
Theodore, you remind me of my third husband.
Isn't he dead?
Well,
Ugh, that
I'm
joke
folding.
again.
Yeah, call.
okay.
I'll check for now. Check, please.
Okay, I'll bet.
I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Huh. Call.
All right, I'll raise.
I'm calling.
Whatever.
So basically,
Check.
Sophie's strategy for
Hey,
playing poker.
how much you want to bet? I'll
All
be the
in
first to
until
bet.
you lose.
Oh, I win, cause I'm betting right now.
I have no idea what that
Or
slash
you could
plus
get a
slash
plain
is supposed to
lucky
mean.
And win
I'm
in
more than
a
happy to
single
call
hand
that.
Like I did. The one time. Which I still actually don't believe.
Check, please.
Like,
Free
I still
ride.
can't believe that I'm actually
The player has high card. Harry has a pair.
Dude.
Ted has a pair. Harry wins the pot.
Lady Luck has
2 and 4.
Okay.
The hands I've been getting.
I'll play.
I'm checking.
Check.
I'm betting.
The voices in my head are telling me to fold, dude.
This is probably the first time I've ever.
Heard that joke before.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll call.
we're reusing them now, which is kind of.
Which is why I'm clicking
I'll
through the
check.
dialogue as soon as I start hearing
I'll
duplicate
bet.
shit.
I'm out.
This could potentially.
Yes.
Be good.
So, Ted, may I ask, how did you raise the money to enter this tournament?
Trust fund, baby.
Okay, I fold.
I'll fold. I'm in.
Check.
I'll check.
Alright, I'll check.
Sure, I'll play with you.
Yeah, call.
Okay, I'll bet.
Ring ring. That's a call.
I'll call.
Hey, do you hear that sound? It's me calling.
Right. I'll bet.
I'm raising like yeast and bread, baby.
Gotta say, you got guts.
Fuck it.
Ooh,
Oh
whoa.
man, this could be.
All in.
Oh,
Dude, bro. Let's rock and roll.
The player has a pair. Boris has a straight. Ted has a straight. Boris wins the pot.
I'm good.
The player.
Finally, we're done.
Bye.
Okay, that was enough of that. I said no, I did. Ah, whatever. Okay, that's enough of that shit. And that's enough streaming for tonight. Night, everyone.
Good night.